right. No idea what that was about. No idea at all what that was about, but we're back. We're live. I think you guys can hear me. You guys should be able to hear me just fine. Don't know what that was about. Let's get this out of the way. First, for the second stream, I can hear you. All right. Dude, I don't know. That was weird. That was weird. My whole computer, not just this, the stream was slow. So was I ran a speed test. That was slow too. So whatever that was is done now. All I did was stop the stream and restarted it. And I don't know. We're good now. So once again, welcome. Sheila B was here earlier. I didn't even get a chance to say hi to her. So Sheila B, I know you're out there somewhere. Thank you for joining kind of in the last stream. Sean as well. Delbert. Probably should call a computer guy in to check your stuff out. Oh, I did, dude. I was like, you know what? I'm going to do computer stuff. And you know what I did is I hit stop stream. It's real high-end stuff. You probably wouldn't understand. I hit stop stream and then I hit start stream and then it worked again. So some high-end stuff, coding, difficult backdoor, eagle eye type stuff that you wouldn't understand. Welcome to the stream, Sean. How you doing, man? Let me see real quick. Hold on. All right, so we've got all the ProLux stuff in the carousel today. Literally all of the ProLux stuff. We've got Anchor Nebula stuff in the carousel as well today. We got the Amazon Fitness. Oh, that's what we're doing. We're talking about this first. Sean, when did you start watching my streams? I can't remember when you started watching my streams. So the first thing we're going to talk about today is going to be the that's beginner stuff. I do turn off and turn. Oh. So did you go to Hale? Did you go to Yale or Harvard for computer science or something? Because whoa, that guy knows what he's doing. I can't keep up with that. So I gotta go grab this next product. So I don't know how long you've been watching those, Sean. But here in a few months, a year ago. So summertime last year, this company called DRC. I think that's how you say it. This company called DRC sent me an RC car, the 200E, which is in the carousel today. I did my review. We showed it live. We did all that cool stuff. But I got rid of it eventually because I just wasn't using it anymore. And this summer, I am wanting to showcase stuff live, do backyard streams, barbecuing, all that good stuff. And I was just like, hey, would you guys want to send me another one so we can show it live and so? And they're like, yeah, sure. So they sent another one. I haven't even opened it. I know exactly what it is, and we're going to do that today. But while I go grab it real quick, just because it's in another room, I don't want to leave you guys with literally a green screen background. Angela Urena, thank you for the follow. Went to Kale. You know what? I didn't know you caught that. I think background November. Okay. So I'm going to play a video for this backpack vacuum, which is made by ProLux. Now, immediately, in my opinion, the appeal of a backpack vacuum isn't there's no appeal to a backpack vacuum, but it does work really well. It's made by ProLux. All of their stuff is made here in the United States. I'm not saying that immediately means it's better than products that aren't, but it's still really nice nonetheless. Hey, Ange, did you just give her a nickname? You don't even know her. Angela, you don't have to worry about him, but welcome to the stream. Ange, I hope you're having a great day. Dang it. Sean, you can't do this stuff. All right, here's the backpack vacuum by ProLux. This is really good for people that want a backpack vacuum. I don't know how to explain it. It comes with a bunch of attachments. It works really well. It's stronger than most vacuums I've ever tested. But yeah, we need to put something here, actually. We need something here. Now that I have the green screen, it's not immediate. I can't just take it down immediately. It's hooked to my ceiling. So somebody come up with some type of background, or I'm just gonna put a photo of me. All right, be right back. Yo, what is going on, guys? Nate with DragonBlogger Tech and Entertainment, and today we're going to be testing out a backpack vacuum. So this vacuum comes with a ton of attachment heads. It's super easy to get set up, super easy to use. Let me go ahead and show you guys this. So just taking a look at it, you guys can see that overall it might look a little bit confusing, but it's very simple. You have your canister right here. You have your hose, which is attached to the actual suction end right here. On the right side of it, as you're wearing it, you guys can see that you have the long cable that has its own little housing right here. Now the padding on the ProLux 2.0 is super thick. I'm gonna go ahead and throw this on and show you guys what it looks like while you're wearing it. Now I'm not gonna lie, I almost kind of feel like a Ghostbuster when I'm wearing this. So now you have the option to install whatever attachment head you want. You guys can see that I'm going to be using an attachment head that doesn't have any bristles to really test out how good spinning. Yeah, well, my computer was possessed about 5 minutes ago, so I don't really know what's going on with your stuff, but that's on you, Sheila. It's not my fault anymore. I would 100% act like a Ghostbuster wearing that vacuum. Oh yeah, you have to. If you don't, something's wrong with you. If you don't act like a Ghostbuster wearing this vacuum, something's wrong with you. And there we have it. Look at how much pet hair that got up. Just taking a look at the inside of this, this got up so much pet hair. And remember, I'm not even using an attachment head that has bristles, and it still has that much power to pull all of that pet hair and dirt out of the carpet. So look, guys, if you guys are looking for a vacuum that has a ton of power, a ton of different attachment heads like that one over there, you guys definitely have to check out this ProLux backpack vacuum. This is going to make tackling big vacuuming jobs, cleaning jobs, whatever it is, a breeze. Being that it's a backpack, you can just throw it on, really forget that it's there, and just walk around and clean your house. So like I said before, definitely check out this 2.0 backpack vacuum from ProLux. I'm Nate with DragonBlogger, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Okay, so the video's done. Dude, this is real. This is where we're at right now. Like, wait, oh my gosh. This is real. Like, I'm here, actually, in real life, by the way. We are in the Swiss Alps. No, but they shouldn't have given me they shouldn't give me access to this technology. What? All right, so that's the ProLux the ProLux 2.0 bagless backpack vacuum. The hills have. Oh, I didn't even add the music. Here we go. The hills are alive with music. The sound of music. Yeah. Okay. So really great backpack vacuum. Okay. You know what? I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. I've never in my life tested another backpack vacuum ever. So me saying it's a really good backpack vacuum means I've compared it to others. It's a really good vacuum. I don't know how good it is compared to other vacuums. Backpack vacuums. All right, so we're gonna unbox this guy right here live. I was telling you guys know that this is I love this thing. This is brand new. It's the DRC 200E remote control car. It's so fun. So even though I'm in the Swiss Alps, I was able to, you know, dude, I can't do this. This looks so goofy. Hold on, let's turn this down. Oh no, who did this? All right. So even though we've seen this before, I'm gonna go ahead and it picks up Dixie's hair. Hey, hold on. No. Where's Dixie's hair? I lint rolled this before my EcoFlow stream earlier. So you can see the green screen line. Oh, there is. Oh, right there. Dixie's hair. All right, let's go ahead and get this open. Like I was telling you guys before, this is my favorite RC car ever. I'm not like an RC car enthusiast, but I have tested, like, you know, the backpack vacuum. Oh, okay. I was about to say, I have tested a few RC cars in my life, enough to be able to say that this one's awesome. Because it is. Okay. The sound of unboxings. All right. Ooh. tapey tape. You guys ever had one of those cuts that it's any of those cuts that are like in the most inconvenient spots? That's literally the most inconvenient spot I could have a cut. On my thumb. Right there. I had to super glue that shut, fun fact. Had to super glue it shut because it was a gusher. My eyes are too old to see any of Dixie's hairs that might be on your shirt. You've got old eyes, brother. You've got old eyes. Oh. Alright, almost done. So that's everything for the box. I'm going to keep the box. I usually put it back in there when I'm done. So, all of the tape. All of the tape is on this thing. And I have no access to get to my box opener because it's behind the green screen. Oh, first world problems. So inside of a box, you're gonna have this guy right here. Okay, you know what? This is what happens. Here's your controller. We'll show you guys a little bit more about that here in a second. It looks like you're gonna have some extra parts and stuff right here. Yep, you do. I don't even remember unboxing this. Okay. So inside of this bag that's inside of a box that's inside of a box inside of a box, you're gonna have 2 charger cables. So the way these work is they don't come with a USB plug, but you just plug that into a USB brick or a power source, and then these plug into the batteries. Here are some extra gears. You get some extra gears with them because these things run tough. So you're gonna need extra gears. These are the A arms. Oh, that's a brush. Never mind. So this is an A arm right here, which is this guy right down here. I've never had those break yet, but I guess those are some of the more prone parts to break. You're gonna get some extra clips right here. I'll show you guys what those clips go to here in a second. You're gonna get a screwdriver and then some other extra parts as well. Inside of this, you are going to get a little wing. So if we take a look right here, you're gonna get this little wing that you can install. It's like optional. It's just really for appearance. It doesn't really do much. Some more extra clips right here. Ow! That hurt so bad. Okay, right here, it looks like we're gonna have instruction manual. This thing is very straightforward, very easy to use, so we're not even gonna mess with it. Okay, and this is what we need next. And then you're gonna get your battery right here. Check this out. Big old battery. It's 18650 battery, 1500 milliamps, so tons of output power. Sean, you keeping up with your old eyes, man? And then here is the RC car itself. Oh man, this looks so good. Look at this thing. Look at this RC car. So first of all, cool thing about this is it has really good suspension. So if I push down, look at that suspension on that. It comes with 2 different colors. So these are interchangeable. Now these are plastic and bendable. So that means they can take a beating. You can run them into walls. They're not just gonna break on you. Once you start to tear this up and it starts to look really rough, there is a plastic cover that you can take off to kind of like give it a new shine. But it does come with 2 different ones. Now this is removable. Now this right here is removable. What's up, Wiley? Welcome to the stream, man. So the way you remove this, very straightforward, very simple. You see these little clips right here. All you gotta do is just pull them out like that. Now this is what you need to do to change the battery. Well, you don't have to, but it makes it a little bit easier. But also for unboxing's sake, I'll show you guys how to do this. So bada boom, bada bang, take that off. Now you have the internal components right here. So if you take a look, that is where your battery is gonna go, right there. So it's got Velcro attached to it. So if you want to You know, keep that, well, you need to keep that tightened down. It does have headlights built into it. It's got headlights, pretty dang neat. Again, look at that suspension. Look at the suspension. Like, this is legit coil suspension on this thing. So here's the motor. So this is a brushless motor. This thing can go like almost 40 miles an hour. It's super quick. So all you need to do is once you have your battery installed, you just need to plug this in. So we'll go ahead and do that. Watch it just blow up. All right, so we got it plugged in. Bada boom, bada bang. This cable, this one right here that's coming off of the battery, this is for your, this is gonna be for your charging, so you can recharge it. So now that we've got this installed, or the battery hooked up, all you have to do is over here, there is a power switch. So to turn this on, you simply just hold down this button. And there we go. You see it's flashing. That means it's looking for, right now it's looking for the controller. The controller is going to take, let's see, 3 AA batteries. So we'll get some AA batteries. Does not come with it. F in the chat for no AA batteries. Does not come with it, but whatevs. We'll survive. So we have this cover right here, which is purple. Am I not purpley enough for the purple club? And then we have this one right here, which is orange. Just in case you guys didn't know what colors these were. So just line this back up. You just gotta, there we go. There we go. Push it back down. Oh, of course I'm there. Take those clips, just push them back through. Just like, oh, when you have a cut on your thumb, you don't know how much you need your thumb until you don't have it anymore. Ow, ow. Okay, there we go. That clip's on. This clip is on. We got 2 more. We got 1 more, and then we're done. Hey, Terry Quick. Welcome to the stream. We are actually live streaming. I forgot I had this. We're actually live streaming from the Swiss Alps right now. This is real. Like, I'm in the Swiss Alps. This is real. You guys just, it's not windy today. I can't, dude. It's like the most inconvenient spot. It doesn't hurt. I'm not like, oh, my thumb. It's just annoying because you know how much you use your thumb? A lot. You use it a lot, okay? All right, boom, boom. Okay, we're good. So like I said, it is looking for that controller, which you don't have to go through any pairing process. Let me just grab some AA batteries behind. This is gonna look ridiculous. You guys are, so my battery, like where I hold my batteries are behind this green screen. This is a green screen, obviously. I'm not actually in, why am I explaining this like you guys don't know that? So I gotta walk behind the green screen. Okay, I'm back. Could you guys tell? Was the green, like, was it messing up? All right. 3 AA batteries right there. Straightforward. Boom. You're really not in the Alps? I don't know. You know what? I already streamed today. I'm already. God. Okay, now I'm gonna complain again. It just ripped. Boom. Boom. And boom. There we go. 3 brand new batteries for you, my dear. Line this up, click it in. Okay. And here's the controller. Controlling this is very straightforward. Whenever you're holding it like this, which is the way you will hold it, it uses a 2.4 gigahertz wireless connection, by the way. Turning right, you do this. So you push away from you, go that way. Turning out, turning left, you go left, just like that. Now getting it connected, like I said, we are searching right now. So you just gotta hold down the button, that little red button that's on the inside underneath right there. Hold that down for a second. And then once you're done with that, simply just flip this on. And now we're done. As you can see, whoa, 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 whoa. It wants to go, so see control. Very responsive. Arena 2, welcome to the stream. So you can actually adjust the trim. So like, let's say we're driving, you can adjust the speed first of all. So that's the speed switch. So obviously the further left we go, the slower it's gonna drive. It is it's rear wheel drive. So like if you have it straight, so let's say we're driving straight, if we notice that it's like drifting left, then what we would do is adjust the steering trim to the right a little bit. It's kind of like your alignment, little alignment knob. This one should drive pretty straight. I don't have enough room to really test this out. It does go reverse too. You guys can just hear that motor clicking. I mean, listen to this. So this is the lowest speed right now, and listen to this. These are like rugged off-road tires. Look at that. They're airless too, so you don't have to worry about like airing them up or them popping. They sent me a new one. Meatface, I'm sure you remember this. Sent me a brand new one. Now we're gonna turn the speed switch all the way up, and this thing sounds like a demon. Ready for this? Just listen. Dude, I'm not kidding. This thing is mean. Dude, I'm serious, man. These are mean for like the price. Listen to that motor. That'll take your meat face. I'm gonna be honest, the headlights are really good for nothing. Like, even if you drive it pitch black, you might get like it might shine like 2 feet in front of it. Maybe. I mean, it's cool, I guess. I feel like this is not more so you can see the road, but more so you can see where it's at if you're driving it at night. Because those are the only lights that you'll have if you're driving this like... Now, if you do need to change the tires, I don't think this one comes with extra tires, but it's pretty straightforward. It comes with the tool to do it. There's just a little nut in there. Just loosen that off, the tire pops right off. You can actually, if you want to, you can adjust the springs on here. This will be a little bit easier to show you from this point of view. So you see how that spring right there has a little adjustment knob? You can adjust the suspension on this to either be looser or tighter. So looser is gonna obviously allow it to, you know, kind of go up and down like this, kind of climb more stuff. If you wanna make it a little bit more tight, it's gonna flip easier, just so you know. But these do a really good job of like their center of gravity, I guess. I don't really know how to explain it, but I guess their center of gravity, if they flip, they do a pretty good job of usually ending up back on their tires. But from my experience, this has so much power that sometimes if you make it go, if it's like on a slope, like let's say I was on like in a park and I was driving on a slope, like you see, if you have like any of the tires touching, you can usually flip it back over to its side. But yeah, so this is the DRC 200E. They did make one that didn't accelerate as fast as this one. It didn't accelerate as fast as the 200E, but it had a higher top speed. It was the 210E. It might still be available, but they had some issues with like the way the tires went on. The tires would loosen them. They would loosen themselves. So by far, this is the funnest RC car I've ever tried. It's super, super, super fast. Basically indestructible. I've ran this thing into the wall on purpose. Headers on Amazon are $15 a set. These things they're workhorses. They have pretty long batteries. Now I do, like I said, I'd say like if you were running this nonstop and you were just going, you know, you were going crazy with this RC car, you'd probably see a battery life of maybe like, I don't know, 20-30 minutes, which isn't the longest. But that's a lot of like driving it around, crashing it into walls and flipping it and stuff like that. Like we've built ramps for these things. And then you do have an extra battery right here. Just get that fully charged. And like I said, they're easy to change out. They're quick. Doesn't take anything. So yeah, there you guys go. That's the DRC 200E. A ton of fun. Can you upgrade the shocks and servos on the buggy? You might be able to. I know that like some really high end, like RC cars, like I think the brand is called Traxxas. You can get like different gears and, you know, make them go like 80 miles an hour. But I would think for someone that even has a Traxxas or has one of those like $600, $700, $800 RC cars, they're still gonna find a ton of fun in this one. It seems to use the PX 9200 parts, which is generic, yeah. So there's a lot of RC cars out there that use the same like base frame and stuff like that. Like I'm pretty sure their 210E, which like I said, it doesn't accelerate as quick, but it has a higher top speed. Their 210E uses all of the same components, except the motors are a little bit bigger. Yeah, so I imagine if you know enough about them, you can upgrade them. But like I said, the 200E, it's on sale today, 180 bucks. Just listen to that. Yeah, seriously, listen to the what Meatface say, the spool up, the turbo. I don't know a better RC car that you're gonna find at $180 though. This isn't like the ones that you get for your kids. Like this is good for like hobbyists, in my opinion. Listen to the torque. Like I want to drive it, but I don't have any. Mom, I saw it on TV. That's what I used to do when I was a kid. Just watch like Cartoon Network or Nickelodeon, and then when the commercials would be on, like for all the new toys, I would just like write stuff down, like I was gonna get it. I'm gonna accelerate it full speed from here to my hand. It just ramped. It just ramped my hand. Here, I got a better idea. Go all the way back. This is the worst location to try this. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Look at the scuff marks it left. Oh, it dug it up. No. It dug my desk up. It's a beast, guys. I'm serious. Just stop messing around. Stop being weird. The 200E is a ton of fun. Seriously, rest in peace. And now when you're done, just flip that off, and then there's a little red button in here. Just hold that down and it will turn off. There you go. No way, that is bad. It's real carbon fiber too. That's why it's like, man. That's why it's so crazy, is because it's actually carbon fiber. You know what I mean? Like this is This is a vehicle grade Formula One carbon fiber. How come Nate gets all the cool toys? Because I also get all of the, I don't know, foot massagers. I earn my stripes, that's how. It's so fun. Now, okay, there's another RC car in the carousel. I should have showed that first, because now we're going to talk about it, and it's not anywhere. Why would I not talk about that one first? That now this is worse. Spit it up, Junior. Where's my mouse? Okay, so the next one is made by Dodo Elephant. That doesn't even sound as cool. Like DRC 200E. And now we have Dodo Elephant. Sweet. It is pretty cool though. I mean, it's the price it is for a reason. The one thing that this one that does is pretty cool is it, like, it's so small and it's got quite a bit of torque, so you can just do like donuts with it. It's like an indoor RC car. Actually, it says metal on like the description in the picture. It actually is. It has a metal frame. Let me just show you. But now I feel like we're taking a step down for sure. Maybe you lost your mouse on the mountain trail. I don't like this actually. Hold on. Before we do anything, let me play this video and I'm gonna change this.
Hey, what's going on? To have clicks on of this RC car is completely metal, so I do believe that you guys will more than likely be able to run this into walls and it's not going to break. You guys can see the tires here kind of have this street tread on them, and this is really obviously not an outdoor RC car. This is going to be one that you want on a hard flat surface. But yeah, just taking a look at it, it's got this really cool, almost steampunk vibe to it, and I really just like the way this thing looks. So to get this thing up and going, all you want to do is remove the back with the included screwdriver, and you guys will see right here that you do have a battery. This doesn't come charged, so go ahead and get that charged up. And then you are also going to need 2 AA batteries. It does not come with them, so just be aware so you guys can go fishing for AA batteries before. But after that, there's really nothing left to do besides drive this. So to get this thing turned on, simply just flip the switch that is on the controller, turn over the RC car, and you guys will see that there's a little red button. All you want to do is basically just push that down and you're good to go. So one of the things that I notice about this RC car is it's not very fast, but it doesn't really need to be, because you guys can see, you guys can do these kind of cool little burnouts, and all you have to do those is simply just drive straight forward, turn, and then put it right in reverse, and it kind of does these little spins that you guys can see on the video. And this little RC car is honestly just really fun to just mess around with in your home. Now, obviously, this isn't going to be one that you're going to bring outside, but it's still a really awesome RC car nonetheless. So if you guys have been looking for just a really well-made, simple, and fun RC car, I highly recommend this one, and I will see you guys on the next video.
All right, so that's the Dodo Elephant RC car. I chose a new photo, by the way. Why do I have this saved as a photo, though? Oh, no, I downloaded it. I don't know how. Where's my... There we go. That would be fun for our cats to chase around the house. For our cats. Dang it, Sean Jones. What'd you say for out cats? How do you have a blue check mark and you can't... Some people... Whoa! Now we've got James with us always. Let's choose a... Are you saving pictures of James? No, I went and screenshotted it. I'm trying to find a photo. I think we have like a DragonBlogger background somewhere. If you give me a second, we'll find one. I know I've got one somewhere around here. here we go. Here's one. See if this works. Save image. Desktop. Ow, I broke a rib. Showing the green screen lighting issue. All right, transform. Fit to screen. Oh, 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 oh. There we go. That looks a little bit better, but you guys can see like you see how it's like kind of, you see like weird, like a noise down there. That's because the green screen's not lit well enough. But hey, we make do with what we got. DragonBloggers. Hey, you know what, Meatface? I don't even know if you're here anymore, but why don't you say that anymore? You don't notice that? I do. Well, I guess if I do this for a living, I do this kind of stuff every day, I notice stuff like that. I really should just take down the green screen because I've never done a DragonBlogger stream like this before. And it's, I'm not a fan. I don't like this. This isn't fun to me. I guess we could do a GIF, a GIF. Cool. GIFs. Yeah. Oh, that one looks cool. Oh, that's too much. Never mind. Images. I'm looking up cool GIFs. Yeah. Where's a cool GIF? We can do... No. See, I better not. I better not mess with it too much. I should just take the green screen down. Kevin Whitfield, welcome to the stream. But first, let's go to auto white balance. Ooh. Yeah, that's what I look like. Yeah, this is what I look like. Okie dokie. What do we got next? What do we got next? I have this charging station we can talk about real quick. Hey, Kev. Wait, Sean, you don't know these people. Hey, Kev. You can't call everyone nicknames yet. First of all, Kevin Whitfield, welcome to the stream. I don't know what I'm powering from this thing. Oh, I better be careful. I better be super duper careful. Otherwise, I'm going to unplug something I didn't want to. Sean's out here calling people nicknames. He said, hey, Kev. All right. Here. I think this is going to work. All right. So this is the... Uh-oh. What did I just turn off? I just had an accident, and I just accidentally turned this off. So this camera right here and this camera is being powered by this. And I just turned it off and we didn't lose. Like, watch. 3, 2, 1. I didn't lose power. If I turn it back on quick enough, it like holds some of the power. That's smart. That was an accident. All right, but anyway, so this is just a multi-port charging station for your setup, for an office, for, you know, a workspace, whatever it is that you need something like this for. That's what this is good for. So it's only 29 bucks. What it's going to do is you're obviously going to plug it into the wall, plug it into wall power, and then you're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ports. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you're going to have 6 USB outputs. It does come with dividers, so you can click them in here, so you can basically have this set up to be like a multi-purpose charging station for like your phones or your tablets, your Kindles, whatever it is. Now, I use it for I don't use it for my phones at all. Like, I do have one charging cable plugged into it, I think, for a phone. No, I don't. I have like a micro USB cable right here to charge stuff. Cool thing about this is whenever you are powering something from this, so right now you guys can see that blue light, which indicates this port, is lit up blue. I mean, yeah, it's lit up. So that means it's being powered. So I'm charging my iPad from it. If I unplug this from my iPad in 3, 2, 1, it turns off. If I plug my iPad back in 3, 2, 1, the blue light comes back on. So it's pretty straightforward, pretty simple. It's only it's only 30 bucks. It's only 30 bucks. These are easy to use things. I highly recommend getting one of them. It just makes charging stuff a lot easier if you have issues charging stuff, which, I mean, nobody does, but still. Pretty straightforward, very simple. But with that being said, let's go ahead and talk about the next product. It's right over here. I really wish you guys could see. I wish you guys could see what's going on. All right, so we're gonna talk about these right here. This is very baseline stuff, my friends. I mean, this is gonna be very self-explanatory. This is a 3-pack of PD-enabled lightning chargers. I'll have to rewatch this stream to see your review of the Astro. Did I don't even think I talked about it yet. Oh no, I didn't talk about it yet. We're not that far in the carousel. I'm skipping around. But what's up, Trigger? So this is just a 3-pack of MFI certified lightning PD capable chargers. So on the inside of the box, bada boom, bada bang, just like that. Check it out. So you're gonna get 3 of these USB-C outputs. These charging bricks right here. They are capable of, let me see, 25 watt max. So it's pretty fast. So you're gonna get like this greenish color. You'll get black, and then you will also get white. Just like that. And then you'll get 3, I believe these are 10-foot long cables. Let me make sure. I might be completely off that. I think they're 6 feet actually. Okay, so 6 feet cables, and it's USB-C to lightning, so that's faster charging speeds than USB-A to lightning. Now, lightning is slow. I'm surprised they haven't upgraded the iPhone to be able to just charge input with USB-C. Lightning's slower than USB-C, so I don't know why they haven't done that, because they did it with their iPad already. They did it with their iPad already, but yeah. So you guys can see right there, it is going to come with 3 of them. I don't know where the other one's at. I think I took it out for the review. But this is a pretty cheap way to just get some fast extra chargers for the house. To have like maybe one in the kitchen, one in the bedroom, one in like the bathroom or something, so you always have a charger everywhere and you're good to go. Inflation, he says. So no, the Astro, by the way, wasn't the reason it's up in price is that was always going to happen. Like, it was known. So whenever they first announced it, if you got on the waiting list for it, the price whenever it released was like, it's almost like Kickstarter in a way. They set it up almost how Kickstarter does their stuff. Like, if you are a backer of it, then you get it at the $9.99, which is what we've shown it at. And I think it's becoming available without being on that like waiting list. And we knew the price was going to go up. Let's see what else we got. We got some Shocks products in the carousel. What do we got? The Open Comm. Oh, those are on sale today. Those do be on sale. Indubitably. How do you say that? Indubitably? Indubitably. Indubitably? Which ones are they? Are they the Open Comm or Open Comm UC? Shocks. Help me out here. Nope. There we go. Open Comm and Open Move. This desk is nice. Dude, I'm gonna... That hurt. That hurt. That hurt something fierce. They said it might. The Show 15 didn't increase in price. I know, Nate. I was kidding. It was meant to go for $14.99, up $100 more than intent. Oh, so I see what you guys mean. I didn't know that. Well, shame. But also, like, let's be honest, the Astro is very, I don't know. I was gonna say it's niche, but it's really not, because it can be used in a lot of different applications. All right, so we've got a couple of bone conduction headphones here from Shocks. First one we're gonna talk about is the Open Comm. No, actually, we'll talk about the Open Move first. So these are actually the cheapest bone conduction headphones from Shocks. So these are like the cheapest ones that you can buy from them. Now, the price difference, you do see a little bit of, not necessarily a quality decrease, but for me, I see a little bit of a comfort decrease on the Open Move compared to some of their higher end ones, more expensive ones. So the Open Move are pretty cool though, because even though they're the cheapest ones on sale today for about $68, you still get all of the warranty stuff. So you get a 2-year warranty. They are bone conduction headphones, so they don't use speakers. They use vibrations from the parts that will sit on your head to conduct sound through your bones, so you can still hear everything going on around you because you don't have anything in your ear or over your ear covering it. So the Open Move, like I said, 2-year warranty. They're going to have up to a 6-hour battery life. They're IP55 sweat resistant, which means water resistant too. So if like it starts raining or something, or you're profusely sweating, you don't have to worry about it. You have a USB-C charger on these ones, and they have the premium pitch, so to help it sound a little bit better. It's tough for me to justify spending that much for something that I feel has limited usage, and you still have to pay a monthly subscription on top of that price to be able to use all of its features. Yeah. Well, no, actually, no, you don't. Let me explain that here in a second. So with the Astro, there are no inherent monthly fees. You can still have it map out your home. You can still have it play music. If you have Alexa, do I have anything plugged in here? If you have one of those, then yes. Yeah, Alexa doesn't cost. Like just Alexa. Now, if you want to do like the games and stuff. Oh, I do have one in here. Didn't know that. Alexa, stop. I gotta unplug it. It's not connected to the internet. Hold on. Okay. I put her to sleep. So yeah, there's no inherent monthly fees to be able to use it. Now, the security stuff, you get a year for free, I'm pretty sure. You get a year for free, and I think like the security app that they'll use for like alerts and notifications and stuff like that is Ring Pro. So if you want like that updated extra security stuff, you can do that. If you want to be able to play like some of the games, then yes. But like just to use it and have it map out your home and use all the like the live view and standard Alexa play music type stuff, you don't have to pay anything. It's just like the extra stuff that it can do if you want it to. But it's still pretty capable nonetheless, without all of those extra games and all that kind of stuff. But the cool thing is, if you already pay for those games on like your Echo Show, you also have it for Astro, because it's all through the Alexa app. So these are the Open Move, if you guys can see right there. So they kind of do this little clicky clacky sound. Shout out PC Phil, he likes that sound. They have stickers that come with it in the box. They have stickers so you can customize these the way you want. There's your USB-C charging port right down here at the bottom. So I actually like these. I like the fact these charge with USB-C, because the rest of them all use like a proprietary cable. And USB-C cables are nice because everyone probably has multiple, because everything's using USB-C. So there's your power button down there. Just hold it down. Now, very, very straightforward to wear and use. Good thing about these is, like I said, you can't hear anything going. You can hear everything going on around you because they don't sit. If you look, they don't sit in your ears. They conduct sound over vibration, so you still hear everything. Now, I was a little bit concerned whenever I first got bone conduction headphones, because I was wondering like how bad the sound was going to be. I expected them to be really bad. Honestly, I didn't think they were going to be good at all. They surprised me with how good they sounded. Are a pair of $80 bone conduction or $70 bone conduction headphones going to sound as good as a pair of $70 in-ear headphones? Probably not. But I don't think most people, unless you're just like a huge audio expert or an audiophile and you really like premium stuff, I don't think anyone's going to complain about it. It's a really weird thing to do. Whenever you're listening to music through these, it's strange because you still hear everything, but you also hear your music, but you also don't like hear it through speakers. You can feel it around like where the earpieces or the face pieces really sit. It's strange. It's cool. It's strange. It's got its benefits. It's really good for people that, and that's kind of what Shokz intended these for, is people that need to be able to hear everything going on around you. Because being that these don't sit in your ears or over them, they're great for like bike rides. So you can, hear traffic or things going on around you. They're great for walks. So if a dog's running up on you or something like that, you can still hear it. If people are talking to you, you can still hear them. Biggest selling point for me is that 2-year warranty. You guys know that technology is always evolving. It seems like as soon as you buy one thing, the new version's out. So it's cool that Shokz is standing behind a pair of $70 headphones nonetheless for 2 years. And now, like I said, they do make a bunch of different bone conduction headphones in different price points for different uses. This is one of them. So this is the OpenCom. So these ones right now, they're normally $160. Today they're $135. But yes. Okay, so let me go ahead and see what Trigger says. He says, Astro is an Alexa show on wheels. I still don't know what to do with it. It just roams my house looking at things. It is nice because you can log into it remotely and drive it around to check on things. It also narks on my cats while I'm gone, reporting when they are on counters and misbehaving. I'd like to see what Nate has to say about it. I agree. Obviously, it has that periscope camera. So, like, if you go to the product page for the Astro and you like scroll down a little bit, you're gonna see like that really high quality or that really high production quality video that they created, where it showed a bunch of scenarios on like what they designed it for. So, like, one of them was the guy was at like a party or something, a little get together, and he logged into the Astro app to see if he left the burner on his like stove. Another one was like following a kid around while she was like on a video call to her grandma. Another one was like the security thing, like someone broke into the house and it like drove to them. So like for me, day-to-day usage, yes. I mean, like if you're gonna have it set up all the time, day-to-day usage, yes, it's basically just an Alexa show on wheels. But if you guys have a need or have a use for it based on those like examples I just gave you from their video, it does do a lot more, you know what I mean? It does have a 2.1 sound a 2.1 speaker system in it. It sounds really good. It is really nice too. Like if you don't have multiple like Alexa echoes or shows, it is really good to like have it follow you around the house and like stay by you while it's playing music. It's entertaining. It's a pretty niche product. So yeah. But right here, these are the OpenCom. So like I said, they make bone conduction headphones for all usage. Again, just like all of their stuff, they have a 2-year warranty. You're gonna have a long battery life on these. So that's one of the good things about these, and this is one of the reasons for the big price hike, is you're gonna have an extended battery life that is gonna give you up to 16 hours of talk time. Now, the reason why they say 16 hours of talk time is because yes, these are bone conduction headphones. Yes, they sound better than the last ones we looked at, but these have a built-in premium noise canceling microphone. So these are good for people that take a lot of calls throughout the day. Like maybe it's for work, maybe it's personal, whatever it is. This has a built-in premium microphone that folds down just like this. So whenever you're wearing it, which by the way, these are more comfortable than the Open Move. While you're wearing it, this microphone is a premium noise canceling microphone. So this one is going to connect to your phone over Bluetooth. This will automatically be the microphone if you have it paired to your phone. Cool thing about this, you guys remember those old Razor flip phones? Whenever you're done talking to someone that you got mad, you just flip, dude, you just flip it closed. That's kind of like what you can do with these. Like if you don't want the guy to hear you anymore, you're tired of it, all you got to do is just flip this back. Oh, it caught my hat. Flip that back just like that, and now I'm muted. If I was on the phone with somebody that can't hear me, and I go like this again, and boom, now I have a premium microphone. This also might be good for like, I don't know, this is gonna sound derivative, but like truckers. This is like whenever I have a product, I always think of like the use and like the person I can see using this and benefiting from the most. I see this being really good for truckers, and well, that's cool. The reason I say that is because, I mean, if you're driving down the road, sometimes like audio inside of like your truck or your car doesn't sound that great. So this would be good for that, to be able to maybe be on the phone with like loved ones or something. Flip phones aren't that old, sir. Well, relatively speaking, no. I mean, I know you grew up with the rotary. But in the grand scheme of things, like the Motorola Flip, what was it called? Yeah, it was the Flip, wasn't it? What was it called? The Razor. That's an old phone. LOL, they're pretty old. And I'm kind of old. I wish I'd brought my shocks today. I have AirPods and they're uncomfortable. Which AirPods do you have? Do you have the AirPods do you have the Pros or the regular AirPods? Because I think the regular AirPods are uncomfortable too. I have to, if I use in-ear headphones, I have to wear the ones that have like the silicone thing on them. And we had to call the operator to get connected to other people. OMG, calling emergency on rotary was horrible. Yeah, because then you got to use like hand-eye coordination. Oh, I remember like the last time my grandma, she had a rotary phone when I was like 6 years old. And that was 21 years ago, so that's saying something. She doesn't use one anymore. But I remember like, I was like, hey, I want to, like, I was visiting her up in New York and I was like, I want to call home. And she was like, the phone's in the guest bedroom. And so I went in there and I was like, this isn't a phone. What do I do? Where are the buttons? I had to do this stuff right here. Yeah, I wasn't a fan. But those are the Open Comm right there. If you guys need a premium bone conduction headphone with a premium noise canceling mic, there you go. You had to teach your interns how to use a landline. I mean, I at least know how to do that. I can do that. I can use a standard landline. If you hooked me up right now, straight up just a regular old rotary phone, which obviously used the same connection type as a landline, it was just analog, I wouldn't be able to. I don't think I'd, if you basically handed me a rotary phone right now that worked and told me to dial a number, I don't think I could get it the first try. I know I could. I wouldn't be able to do that. I wouldn't know what to do. I would look like absolutely it would be a bunch of tomfoolery. I remember phone boosts too. I always liked that. I always liked phone boosts. I always thought they were really cool. I don't know why. I mean, obviously it's just an analog. You guys remember whenever you used to, if you wanted to use the internet, you had to unplug the phone? Hey, I'm on the phone. Hey, I gotta call somebody. Hang up the phone. Hang up the phone. I want to get on the internet. I gotta check AOL. I gotta check my AOL. Get off the phone. Oh, I forgot about that. What was it? Dial. Remember the sound it made too? It sounded. It didn't sound just like that. My wife and my grandmother-in-law are here, and dude, like, it's pretty silent in the house right now. So I'm assuming they're just like in the living room, just maybe the baby's probably asleep, so they're just not really talking. That's probably all they hear right now. So these are the that's comical. These are the Soundcore Liberty 4 in-ear headphones. We were just talking about in-ear headphones. These are some of the latest and greatest from them. You've got mail. I remember that. You remember the little paperclip guy that would pop up and give you like tips and stuff? I hated that little paperclip guy. Yeah, it took 30 minutes for one picture to download. I sent you an instant message. The instant message took 8 minutes. So these are also going to use a coaxial acoustic system. So the fidelity and everything that you get from these are crazy, crazy good. Big on. So on the inside, you're gonna, whenever you first unbox these, the earphones themselves will be right here. Here's the case. You get extra ear tips. Instructions are right here, but they're really straightforward, very easy to use. And then here is the case right here. So these are true wireless earphones. They have a really long battery life too, which is really nice. So they have spatial audio as well, which sounds like a 360-degree speaker around your head. It makes you feel like you're in a room with like the speakers. I don't know. It's hard to explain. Up to 9 hours on a single charge on these. So like if you take them out of the case and the case was fully charged, these are fully charged. After these are like taken out of the case, you get up to 9 hours. But total life, you get up to 28 hours. So that's with the case being charged, and that's with the earphones being fully charged too. So you have an indicator right down here at the bottom that is, if it's red, that means the case itself is almost dead. You open it back up and it's showing you everything else going on right here. So whenever you first open this up, you're gonna notice that they're flashing. That means it is trying to connect to a Bluetooth source. And now we are connected. So we're already connected to my phone here. These are a little bit different than like AirPods because of the way they fit in your ear. So you got left and right side. So left side, what you're gonna do is if you look, you see how they're kind of like shaped. They're shaped weird. So these ones, they fit really well. They have the silicone soft touch right here. All you got to do is you like put them in at an angle, and then you just kind of like twist them into your ear. So you kind of do like a rotation motion like this, and boom, now they're in. So they do have noise canceling. They even have an in-ear heart rate sensor, which Anchor Adam told me that these actually sound, or the heart rate sensor that they build. Yeah, the heart rate sensor that they built to use for your ear is more accurate than like the heart rate sensors that you would use on a watch, for example, which is pretty neat. I haven't actually tested it at all, but they sound great. They're one of their more premium in-ear headphones. The noise cancellation works great. The transparency mode works great. Very comfortable, very long battery life, way longer than AirPods, by the way. Way longer than AirPods. I think with my AirPods on, without noise cancellation or transparency mode, I might get like 3 hours out of a charge. And that's with the Pro 2s. Like that's with the newest ones. These ones I used here a few weekends ago. I used them when I was getting some stuff done outside. I think I was barbecuing or something, and they didn't die. Like they were fine. Oh, Nate, my granddaughter too showed up last night. Haley Emily. Hey, congratulations. Congratulations on being a second-time grandmother. But there you guys go. Those are the Soundcore Liberty 4s by Anchor. I think you guys would like them. Maybe. I don't know what you guys are into. I don't judge you. I just know Sean's into weird stuff. Aren't you, Sean? Aren't you? Okay, what do we got? The strongest tissues in the world. I'll grab those tissues here in a second. Hey, you're right, Meatface. Well, I don't know if like your second part is right. I don't know if that actually happened or not. I mean, I remember like the spam accounts, you know, talking about it, but I also haven't really been like on watching lately. Talk about this real quick. This is gonna give me a headache. It's in here somewhere. This guy right here. This is cool. This is the Shishibo shape-shifting cube. I am gonna destroy. Look at this. Tell me that's not a gross looking cut. It's super glued, by the way. I know Sean's gonna hate me. I was making a brisket this weekend, and dude, I sliced this so bad. Like, you guys ever like cut yourself, and at first, like you look over at the cut, and you don't even like, it's not even bleeding. It's like that sharp that like your body hasn't responded yet. I looked over, it wasn't bleeding, and I looked back, and I started cutting again, and then it just, this is gross, but it was like oozing down my hand, like all right here. And so I was like, oh no. And so I went and got alcohol, bad choice, poured it over it, cleaned it up, and then I like held a piece of paper, like I was holding a paper towel to it for like 5 minutes, let go, and it just kept doing it. So I cleaned it off again, and then I like held it closed and got super glue. I wasn't trying to go get stitches. I'm not about that life. But check this out. This is a shape-shifting puzzle cube. From that one cube, I can't do this actually. From that one little cube that we had, we can create over 70 different unique shapes. It uses rare earth magnets, whatever that means. So again, 70 different shapes. I'm only gonna create one shape today. I'm gonna try to create the it's like a octagon ball. It's like the only good one that I know how to like get to semi well. Oh, that's a pretty cool one. But we're getting close to the octagon ball already. Getting to it is a lot easier than getting back to the start, because the octagon ball just has all of these colors, like this design on the outside, around the entire outside. This one right here, like with the skulls and stuff. Getting to it's a lot easier than getting back to a cube. Octagon Ball Z. How are you old, but you know what that is? You're not as old as you think you are, Sean. It's also really difficult to maneuver. That's what she said. Okay, we're not making any progress, actually. Okay, now we're close. Ow! Now we're close. Oh, we did it. There we go. You made corned beef and cabbage? I took a break from eating it today. I ate it for lunch and supper Saturday to Tuesday. Oh my gosh. Are you sure you know what you're doing? Delbert, barely. And not just with this thing, with life. Like I'm the answer to your question isn't just this in general, like at all, like everything. Barely. So that's the answer to your question. So we did our little octagon ball thing there. Let's get back to the beginning. Maybe. The last time I showed you guys this live, it took me like 5 minutes to get 10 minutes actually to get back to like the beginning. Ow. This thing's like money. This thing works. It's a lot. It's almost like money. It's a lot easier to get rid of it than it is to get it. I don't know how to explain it. Never mind. You guys know what I mean. Money's a lot easier to spend than it is to make, and this is a lot easier to mess up than it is to correct. Maybe. I honestly don't know. Like the whole like background and everything for all that stuff, Meatface, I am disconnected. Although, hey guys, here's a cool update. I might be getting an office space. Oh, hold on, we might be close. Yeah, I might be getting an office space. I'm excited about that. We're not getting closer at all. I feel like we're further. I feel like we're further than we were when we were at the octagon ball thing. Yeah, we're not making any. Oh wait, hold on. Just when I lose all hope, boom. Will there be a shared kitten? No. There is a shared bathroom, though. Kitchen? No, there's no kitchen. I mean, bathroom. You know what this reminds me of? Dude, yeah, I think I know exactly what... I hate instruction manuals that aren't booklets, that you flip page by page, that they unfold into a huge, like, blueprint. Oh, man, dude, those are the worst. If I unfold one of those, that's the last time it'll ever be unfolded. I'm not folding it back up. I'm not doing it. But yeah, there you guys go. That's the Shishibo shape shifting puzzle cube. It's a nice little time kill thing. It does come in multiple colors and schemes and stuff. I still think it'd be really cool if they made one that every single side, every single like triangle in this thing was black, because then you wouldn't really know how to like create shapes, or you would have no way to figure out really where you're at besides the way it's shaped. So like whenever I was creating that octagon ball, I know that if I'm seeing more of these colors, like these skulls right here, if I'm seeing more of those, that means I'm getting close. But if they did one like every single side was just pitch black, that'd be great. That'd be a good one. You guys go. Worked at a print shop. That fold out thing is how they print books in like 64 sheet faces that they cut up and somehow make into a book. I have no idea how they don't go insane. Imagine just making books. What do you do? Make books? You like it? I hate everything. That's what I would. What are you supposed to do? You like your job? I hate everything about it. Like, about your job? No, just all of it. What do you like? All of your... No, like, life. I hate it. Now it's just like, who prints? Ugh. The strongest tissues in the world are in the carousel. Not literally, I don't think they make a claim to that. I'm gonna go grab a couple products real quick. We'll look at a pickleball set real quick. I've never played pickleball. It actually does look fun. So I probably won't get rid of this set, but I probably also won't show it to you guys live. That's my stapler. You have my pimple ball. Dude, I've been breaking out lately.
What's up, friends? Nate, DragonBlogger Tech and Entertainment, back again today with yet another video. We're going to be taking a look at this Vinsguir pickleball set. Now, I've actually never played pickleball. I know a ton of people are a fan of it, so I'm actually really excited that this showed up, because now I'm going to have something that I can kind of whip out at parties or something along those lines. So let's go ahead and open this up. First of all, you guys can see that you have a little carrying case pouch right here, the Vinsguir logo, and then you have this really nice just kind of soft touch material. Now let's go ahead and open this up and see everything that comes with this. Like I said, I don't really know a lot about pickleball. It looks like right here we're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4 balls right there, so that's pretty cool that they send multiple. And then you're going to have your paddles right here. So somebody's actually gonna end up having to teach me how to play this. But right off of the rip, if we take a look at the paddles, you guys can see that actually looks really cool. It says hand-drawn doodles sport. So this actually, I really like this. You have a little plastic cover that you can take off, and then you're going to have your second paddle right here, which shares the same design as the first one. Let's see if there's anything else on the inside, and it doesn't look like it. So I'm gonna end up having to Google how to play pickleball and then creating another video for you guys so you guys can actually see this thing in action. Now right off rip, even though I don't really know much about pickleball and I haven't played it, like I've said multiple times in this video, I do want to speak on the quality of everything. Nothing feels cheap or gimmicky. The paddles themselves feel
so there
really
you guys go. If you guys
heavy.
need a pickleball set, they get $52. I don't know. I've never even played, so I've definitely not purchased any pickleball sets, but yeah. You said I'm a pretty big deal in the pickle. Yeah, I'll have you know. Like, I'm kind of a big deal, he says. All right. We're going to talk about this men's wallet right here. I forgot I even had this. We were actually like cleaning out, we're doing some spring cleaning, and I didn't even realize I had this. So if you guys remember that wallet I showed you guys, what was it, Friday or Saturday? It's the same thing, but this is a different color scheme. But I'm gonna put this on, not because it hurts or it's bleeding, but so the skin is like peeling back, so I can stop ripping it on stuff. Pudgy, welcome to the stream. Pudgy is here. I don't have any Pokemon, Pudgy, don't at me. Pudgy, I don't have any Pokemon. My iPad is dying 3% and it's not charging as fast as the stream is draining. LOL, no offense. No, I'm serious. Which iPad do you have? I have the iPad Air, the 5th gen, and its battery life is so bad. I can't charge it quick enough, like normal usage. I can't use it while charging it if I'm doing anything other than maybe like web browsing, because it dies faster than it charges. It doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I'll be at Marty's Hardware. That sounds, dude, already check me off your list. I'm not going. Bro, come on now. I need your luck. We will open something. I don't know if you're a football fan, but we will open some football cards here soon. So this is the Zitali men's RFID blocking wallet. Meatface will tell you that RFID is important because he knows that from his job for some reason. He just does random things for his job. He doesn't even actually know if he's hired or not. They just give him some money every once in a while, and then he just does random stuff. But check this out. So you're gonna have, oh, look at that, matching. You're gonna have like a carbon fiber theme. Let me see if I can line this up. Yeah, so you're gonna have a carbon fiber theme right here. Carbon fiber, carbon. Did I say that wrong? So on the inside, you have a money clip. There's no spot up here on top for like full bills. You have a money clip. You're gonna have a spot right up here on the front where you can put like your more commonly used cards. So you know, your debit card, ID, whatever. But you do actually have a spot right here for your ID. As you can see right there. So you put your ID there, you have a spot here to put a card, a spot here to put a card, and another spot here. So 4 on each side. Okay, so you have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so 4 on each side, 1 here. And it is, like I said, RFID blocking, so somebody can't just walk by and, you know, scan your information. Nice little wallet for like 25 bucks. So definitely give that a shot. If you guys want one, it's on sale. It's normally 35 bucks. Today it's 24 bucks. So there you guys go. Very straightforward little wallet. Depends if my Denver Broncos going to good this year with Sean Payton and Russell Wilson and that new Stidham backup. Okay, see, here's the thing. I like the Broncos franchise, but I don't know. I called it. Listen, I said, whenever they drafted Russell Wilson, I said, Russell Wilson is not going to be the answer for the Broncos to succeed. I knew he wouldn't be. A 6 year ago, Russell Wilson would have been. The Russell Wilson that we saw the year before he joined Denver? No. I called it. Oh, hold on. Go. Alright, I'm back. My dang dogs just like bursted into the room with like the fear of like but yeah, no, I called it. I was like, yeah, no, Baker signed with the Bucks. Really? Is he gonna start? Well, their chances are gone. Baker's not bad. No, yes, he is. I'm lying. Baker's terrible. Baker's not good at all. Okay, let's, there's something that's out of stock today in the carousel, which is the Anchor Rave Party 2. It's out of stock, so we're gonna take it out of the stream, and we're gonna add in a box of football cards. We're gonna open them live. Let's see, Panini, which is the manufacturer, Panini Don Russ. That's 3 Russes. Panini Don Russ 2022. Let's see if I can find it. Oh my gosh. Let me see if I can find the exact version of this box that I have, which is the Holiday Blaster. If not, I'll just put in the regular one and I'll tell you guys the difference. They don't have the exact one today, so we're gonna add in this one. Return to live stream. We'll highlight this in the carousel. Let's open some football cards. All right, so I just highlighted this in the carousel. So we've got a couple of things that we're gonna open today live on the stream so you guys can see it. So this right here is, oh my gosh, green screen. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, so we're gonna have to go overhead cam right here. All right, so this is, Panini has been making football cards for a while. I don't know, do any of you guys know Panini at all? So Panini makes football cards, they make sports cards in general. So they make really cool stuff. So this is the Don Russ Football Blaster. It's gonna have 6 packs and 15 cards per pack for a total of 90. Panini bread, yeah. So check this out. This is the holiday version. So you guys see the one that's highlighted in the carousel right now is the non-holiday version. It's basically the same thing. It's just this one has the potential for a variation or a different card in it, but it's basically the same exact thing. Now we also do have this right here, which is just called a value pack. So I wanted to show you guys something real quick. Inside, the only reason I picked these up, because I don't collect football cards anymore, is because inside of that version, Don Russ, there is a card called Downtown. It's a very specific and very, 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 very rare card to pull. I would say, for the Pokemon fans that are in the chat, I would say the chances of pulling a Downtown from these cards, that looks so cool. The chances of pulling a Downtown from Don Russ or Don Russ Optic, which is just a different version, it's probably the same chances of pulling... Oh, that's tough. Probably the same chances of pulling like an alternate art Gengar or an Umbreon, like alt art VMAX Umbreon. That's the chances. It's extremely rare. Now, I know most of you guys that are in the chat do like Pokemon cards and I've never heard you guys talk about Downtown cards or football cards. I bought 2 blasters of these. This is what this box is called. It's called a blaster box. I bought 2 of these. Each one of those boxes had a Downtown in it. So this is what a Downtown card looks like, just so you guys know what we're searching for. This is what a Downtown looks like. So they're extremely rare cards to pull. So what they do is they take the player and they take the city he plays for and they decorate the card with like what that city has and like what it's kind of known for. So he plays for Pittsburgh, so you guys can see like the mines and stuff in the background. So that card was, I already sold it. I sold that card for $700. And then I pulled another one for, if you guys are Detroit Lions fans, I pulled another one too, which is this one right here. As you get, it's Jameson Williams. So I pulled 2 of those. So that's what we're looking for in this box right here today. We're looking for a Downtown card. They do have a Downtown Josh Allen in this set. I mean, you can see Josh Allen's on the box. So if we pull a Downtown Josh Allen, I promise you I'm stopping the stream and I'm screaming. Not because of the value, but because it was just awesome. Detroit who? Lions? What are we talking about here? All right, so what we'll go ahead and do real quick is let me make sure. Such an overrated quarterback. Who? Oh, yeah. So remember, like I said, this does have the Holiday Blaster in it. This has the Holiday Rookie Sweater card. So here's something pretty cool if you guys didn't know. Football cards are cool if you guys are football fans because you can actually get cards that have a piece. You get autograph cards a lot, but you also can get cards that have a piece of their jersey in it. So I opened up a couple of these the other day, and I actually pulled a card. I don't know if you guys know James Cook. I know Darren does. James Cook was Buffalo's rookie quarterback. I pulled a James Cook rookie sweater card, and I don't know what event it was from, but all of the players were wearing like, you know, ugly Christmas sweaters. So what they did is they got that sweater from him, cut off pieces, and then put it in cards. And I pulled one of them. Look at this. Check this out. That's a James Cook rookie sweater rookie card. Tell me that's not awesome. Like, what? He's got a piece of his... It's not his jersey. That was like a sweater he wore. I don't know. But yeah, rookie sweater, James Cook. I thought that was a really cool card. Whenever it comes to, like, inserts, like with Pokemon, yes, you have, like, you know, you get, like, V-Stars and V-Maxes and golds and, alt arts and stuff. Whenever it comes to like what you can pull from football cards, if you're a football fan, the different types of cards, like different versions, it's so much cooler than Pokemon. Okay, so here we go. Let's go ahead and open this up. Like I said, 90 packs, or no, whoa, 90 packs. Each pack is just one card. Okay, so inside you get 6 packs, 15 cards per pack. $15 cards per pack. You guys can see right here. So we'll go ahead and start this out. Now, there's really no way to, like, with Pokemon we count 4 to the front. There's really no way to do that with these football cards. I think with these, I did figure out the way to like guess where the best card might be. And I think you need to count 2 from the back, but I'm not even gonna worry about that. Let me zoom in real quick so you guys can see this. And everybody, if you are a football fan, go ahead right now and name your favorite team so we can look out for cool cards from your favorite team. So we got, let me zoom in a little bit more. We got Carson Wentz. So this is what the base card looks like. This is just a standard card. That's what this is. That's what these base cards look like for this year. Da Bears. We got Allen Robinson, and I also don't know why, but you're going to see that some of them are flipped upside down. Yeah, I know, you're a Jets fan. Chris Carson. We got Jamal Williams. Let's see. Okay, let's restart real quick. So we got Packers, Jets. What else? Oh, and Denver. All right, so Chris Carson, Allen Robinson. Nobody's a Washington Commanders. Von Miller when he was on Broncos. I got a couple of Von Miller cards. Carson Wentz. Jonnu Smith. J.K. Dobbins. I really like J.K. I feel like he's underrated. There we go. There's a Vinny Testaverde. I don't even know who that is. I'm assuming he's an old quarterback. That is an old... There you go, Darren. Vinny Testaverde. Vinny Testaverde. That's like a throwback card, kind of. We've got Kirk Cousins. Dude. Robbie Anderson. Here's a Bucks card. We got Levante David. Deontay Johnson. Creed Humphrey. So here's an insert card. So that's what this is. This card is an insert. So that means it's like a special version. So this is like it's still Don Russ that we're opening, but this is a throwback to what Don Russ cards looked like in 1992. So it says Don Russ 1992 right up there on top if it'll focus. Don Russ 1992, Cam Akers. So that's obviously he's not from 1992, but you know what I mean? That's the style of card. And then you're going to have a couple rookie cards in the back for this last year. So here's the Seahawks. We have a rated rookie, Bo Melton, and then Jamison Williams. And that's actually that's the one I pulled the downtown from. So you guys go. That's one pack. Old school Vinny. I've heard the name before. I don't know when he played. What that looks like. What was that? Like 2000s? Early 2000s? All right. So we're going to have Michael Pittman Jr. There's Jake Plummer for Cardinals. Josh Allen. The wrong Josh Allen. Debo. Leonard Williams. Devontae Parker. Logan Thomas. Ramondre Stevenson. Deion Jones. Hey, later, Sean. Trayvon Moehrig. Jameis Winston. Evan McPherson. Cortland Sutton. So there's a Broncos card right there. Cortland Sutton for the Broncos. That's just a base card. We're going to have a rated rookie, Arnold Ebiketie. And in the back, Here's a Green Bay Packer card right there. So this is an Optic preview. So what Optic means is there's going to be a version that comes out after Don Russ. So this is just Don Russ, but then there's going to be Don Russ Optic where all of them say Optic. So this is a preview of what those cards are going to look like this year. So there is for Sheila B, Devontae Wyatt rated rookie Optic preview. And there you guys go. And there you guys go. Yeah, there's a lot of trades and stuff going on right now. There's a lot of there's a lot going on. There's a lot moving on in the league. Jordan Poyer for the Bills just signed a 2-year extension. We lost, I don't know our players. Yeah, it's just a cool card. We lost Tremaine Edmonds. Josh Allen's contract got restructured. There's a lot going on. All right, pack number 3. We are going to have Justin Fields. He needs a better team. Jamal Adams. There's a throwback card. Barry Sanders. One of the greatest of all time, if not the greatest of all time. Aaron Donald. Who we got? We got Odafe Owa. Go Bills. We got, who's this? Greg Rousseau. Yep. Darius Slay for the Eagles. Jacoby Myers. Cameron Hayward. Nick Bolton. Any Chargers fans? We got Antonio Gates. Devin White. So this is going to be a rated rookie portrait. So this is Rashad White. This is for the Bucks. And then Sky Moore. And then Martin Emerson. All right. 3 packs left. And it looks like this pack is going to have that sweater card in it. So this pack is a little bit thicker than the other ones. So that means there's going to be a card in here that has, I don't know who, but one of these players is going to have, one of these cards is going to have a piece of a holiday sweater that a player wore. So I don't know. Let's see who it is. Let's see which team it is. So you guys can see that there's a really thick card right there. We're going to take the last 2 cards so we can see who that is at the end. We'll take the last 2 cards and we'll do those first. So rated rookie, Kyle Hamilton, Brandon Smith, Eddie George, Russell Wilson, again, not the answer, DeAndre Swift, hey, Houston Oilers, Elvin Bethea, Lamar Jackson, Curtis Martin for the Jets. We got John Randall throwback. Saquon. Chase Claypool. That's weird. Oh, never mind. I'm thinking of Juju. Never mind. Travis Kelce. Grady Jarrett. Max Crosby. And for the Jets, hey, Darren B. We got Garrett Wilson on the rookie sweaters. Rookie sweaters. So that's a piece of a holiday jersey that he wore to some event. I don't know where they wore sweaters and stuff like that, but that's a piece of Garrett Wilson's actual jersey. Check that out. Isn't that cool? Or not jersey. That's a piece of the actual sweater he wore. Somewhere for some reason, some event. Because if you look at the back, it says the enclosed authentic memorabilia is not from any specific game or event. Oh, I'm not keeping it. Message me. So that's pretty dang cool. That is pretty dang cool right there. Yeah, message me. Last 2 packs. So whenever I opened these, it was 6 packs in a row. This was the 5th pack, so that's where this one was. But this one, if there is a downtown card, it's in this pack right here. So we're chasing that downtown, and if I do hit the downtown, just know that I'm going to scream. I'm going to pull the last 2 cards to the front because I know the hit is in the back. All right, we got Zamir White rated rookie, Jeremy Ruckert rated rookie for the Jets, We'll go ahead and put that in that little pile. Jordan Brooks, Marvin Jones Jr., Matthew Stafford, Kevin Byard, Devin Singletary, Fletcher Cox, Nelson Aguilar, Mark Andrews, J.C. Horn, Dan Fultz for the Chargers throwback. What is that, 70s? Dan Fouts? What is that, 70s or something? 80s, 90s? I don't know when this is from. If you go to the back of the card, it'll say stuff. Oh, 1973. Yeah, there we go. Look. The 1973, every card has this, by the way. It does a little blip about them. So it says, Dan Fouts, the 1973 NFL draft produced 4 Hall of Famers, but only one of them was taken outside the first round. That was Fouts, a University of Oregon standout who came off the board in the 3rd round. Shredding the skies in the team's pass-happy attack, Fouts led the league in passing yards in each season from 1979 to 1982. So his career completion percentage was 58.8. Completed passing yard was 3,297. 43,000 yards he threw for. Completions is 3,200, and he had a career quarterback rate of 80.2. So that's pretty cool. Then we got Vita Villa, Greg Newsome, and in the back, the best hit should be right here. There we go. We have a White Hot Rookies, Trayvon Walker for the Jags. White Hot Rookies, Trayvon Walker. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool little card. But like I said, let's see if we can get some last pack magic here. And the reason I say that is because if there is a downtown, it's in this pack right now. So it'll be the 3rd to last spot. So we're gonna go 1 and we're gonna go 2. So if there is a downtown, it's in the back, and it'll be flipped upside down. It'll be like this. If there is a downtown, just so you guys know what we're looking for. So it'll be flipped around and upside down. That's what we're looking for. Come on. Show me some downtown love. Please. I've already pulled 2. Jordan Davis on the rated rookie for the Eagles. Carson Strong for the Eagles rated rookie. Kyler Murray. Travis Etienne. Brandon Ayuk. Cole Kmet. Hey, Jim Kelly. I know that. Diami Brown. Damian Harris. Kenny Golladay for the Giants. We're going to have Adam Troutman. Shadobi Awuzie. I don't know who that is. Mike Allstott. Najee Harris. And in the back, Marquez Callaway. We didn't hit a downtown. So this was the insert. This is where the downtown would have been. Marquez Callaway for the Saints. So this is called a highlights card. You see the highlights up there? No downtown, unfortunately. So overall, not a bad box. Nothing that's worthwhile. No hits that are going to make us some money. But to go over every team's hits for the people that said what team they like, we got Jeremy Ruckert for a rated rookie. We have Garrett Wilson rookie sweaters right there. See how thick that card is? Garrett Wilson, offensive rookie of the year. Curtis Martin. I think that's a throwback. That doesn't look now. Yeah, that doesn't look now. Curtis Martin, running back? Yeah. C. Mart. Total yards, 14,000. 10 touchdowns. Average yards per run is 6.9. Receiving yards, 484. Yeah. And then Vinny Testaverde. All right, then we got Russell Wilson. Not cool. and Cortland Sutton. And then Devontae Wyatt. We'll go back through these real quick. See if I missed any cards. I'm sure I did. Go back through these. The Houston Oilers. That's for the Panthers. That's for the Ravens. Abdullah Hasim Aluhal, welcome to the stream. Browns, Chiefs, Bucks, Chargers. Let's go. Let's just do this. Let's just look for the team. See if I miss any cards. That's Falcons player, Raiders. Man, the Jets don't really hit, do they? And apparently neither do the Packers. Seahawks. Come on, Jets cards. Where are you? Okay. The UAE. All right. Now we're going to open this. It's not in the carousel, but just know that this is a value pack. It's going to come with 30 cards. It's going to come with 30 cards, and apparently there are exclusive cards that only come in these value packs right here, which are called Press Proof Blue Parallels. Now, this does have a chance to have a downtown in it as well, but the chances of pulling a downtown are already slim, and the chances for pulling a downtown from one of these guys is even more slim. Just so you guys know. Even more slim for one of these guys. But we'll go ahead and try it out. Go ahead and set those over to the side. Let's see if we can pull some fire. Only Curtis Martin and Barry Sanders ran for 1,000 yards in each of their first 10 seasons. Well, that's cool. I didn't know that. All right, so here we go, guys. Montez Sweat, Corey Davis right here for the Jets. So I'll just keep adding to this. Corey Davis for the Jets. We got Tyler Boyd, DeMarcus Lawrence, Thurman Thomas, Jalen Hurts, Jalen Phillips, Drew Brees, John Elway, who's that? Michael Vick, Hunter Renfrow, Brian Burns, Joey Bosa, Cameron Brate. We got Walter Jones, Marquez Valdez Scantling, Jonathan Taylor, Cooper Kupp. Who is this going to be? Drew Lock. Hey, he used to play for... Didn't he used to play for... yeah, he was backup quarterback for Denver. Michael Brockers. T.Y. Hilton. Ty Hilton. James Conner. Rated rookie Tyquan Thornton for the Patriots. Drake Jackson rated rookie. Calvin Austin III for the Steelers. We're not going to hit it downtown. That's going to be our Devontae Smith right there for the Eagles. Here's our press proof cards that you only get in this. So you got Kurt Warner, press proof Diami Brown, Nick Bonito for the Broncos. And in the back, we have a press proof Kenyon Drake. So, pretty duddy overall. We didn't hit a downtown, which is always a bummer, in my opinion. It's kind of, yeah, it's a bummer that we didn't hit a downtown. I will show you guys. I don't think we have any Texans fans in the chat. I mean, there's not even many of you guys here. So, do you guys know Bailey Zapp for the Patriots? I'll show you the other from the boxes I opened. I'll show you the other two. This one's really cool. Bailey Zapp. So I hit this one for Bailey Zapp rookie sweaters, which is that's actually a really good card to pull, because Bailey Zapp, you know, like people were like, oh, he's so much better than Mac Jones. So that was the rookie sweaters from that one. And then I pulled a Desmond Ridder rookie sweater. Here's some other cards you guys didn't get to see. This is an Elite Series Jalen Hurts. Matt Corral rated rookie. There's Aaron Rodgers. I don't like him. Kyler Gordon. Dominators Alvin Kamara. White Hot Rookies. I think I just pulled that one. White Hot Rookies Trey McBride. Here's a Raiders rookie sweater for Zamir White. And here's a double rookie sweater for Texans. John Mechie III and Damian Pierce. So you guys can see, you guys can pull all of these really cool rookie sweaters where it's like a piece of a holiday sweater they were wearing. Check that out. It's like we're completing a collection right now. There's only a limited. There's not one for every single player, obviously. It's like a limited amount of players that they chose to do this version of cards. Mike Allstott, okay. So look at all these rookie sweaters that you guys can collect. They probably have one for every team, I'm not sure. I'm just happy I pulled one for Buffalo. Because if you look right there. Kamara and Hurts. I used to have a really cool Alvin Kamara card. Jalen Hurts, where's that card at? Jalen Hurts, I like Jalen Hurts a lot. He's just a good guy, you know? He's just a good guy. And I think, okay, here's some more. Here's another rookie sweater for the Tennessee Titans. Hassan Haskins. Here's a Cooper Kupp Action All Pros card. Here's a Legend Series DeMarcus Ware. And I think that's all of the hits I got. Now all of these are basically trash. You can do whatever you want with these. Like you just toss these out. You do get these cool cards right here. These are called Gridiron Kings. Those are pretty cool little cards. I'm about to throw all these out. That's why I'm just kind of shuffling through them, seeing if we have any other, decent hits. Quinnen Williams, I'll just add that. That's for the Jets. Kyer Elam. If you don't want those, feel free to include them. Ware and Kupp are excellent keepers as well. Yep. Quinnen Williams, you got it, dude. You got it, my guy. Here's a Green Bay card. A.J. Dillon. Okay, we fanned through those. Josh Allen. Let's see. Hold on. Wait, that's Chiefs rookie. C.J. Mosley, right here for the Jets. James Cook. I already got a bunch of James Cook. Let's keep it going. Malik Willis, Jacksonville. Damn, the Jets just don't really hit, do they? They're just not in here. They just don't like to show up, do they? Mosley, yes. Well, I'm sure any Jets. That's what I'm doing. Because these are really just going to go in the trash, if I'm being honest with you. These ones are, at least. All of my, hits are not. Jacksonville. Okay, I think I already went through that pile. Cooper Kupp. Let's check this one more time. I feel like I'm having deja vu really bad right now. Bailey Zapp rated rookie. Come on, Jets. Where you at? Let me know if you see a Jets that I miss. Okay. We're almost caught up. All of these are trash, literally. Oh, here's a Jets card right here, dude. Darren, I don't know what this is. Oh my gosh. Wait. Hey, do you know this guy, Deontay Burnett? When is this card from? So this is from 2018. Now, he must have got traded to the Jets, but the picture they had, this must have been printed during the offseason because he must have been a Titan before, and he must have got traded to the Jets. And before they had a picture of him in the Jets uniform, yeah, they put him in his Titans jersey. So let me know if you know this guy, because I'm going to show you something pretty cool. I'm going to wait for you to respond, Darren. Deontay Burnett. This is a Jets card because he went to the Jets, I'm assuming. So here's a Saquon Barkley rookie card. Jonathan Taylor rookie card. Oh no, a damaged card. That's a party foul. Darren, are you still here with me, man? Let me know, please. Here's a damaged optic rated rookie. This is a pink parallel for Denzel Mims. Look at that card. Look at that card. And it's damaged at the end. I don't know how that happened. It looks like when I used to have my cat, maybe. Because like this is like chewed up. But look at that. Oh, I can't believe I let that card get damaged. That's an optic rated rookie, Denzel Mims. Nice card though. I don't know who this guy plays for. Here's a... This card is from like 2019, Jamon Osborne. I don't know who he played for. There's a signature card though. Let's go through these ones real quick. Did I already go through these? Here's a Jets, Zach Wilson. Okay. But the reason I was saying that is because I did have this rookie ticket card with a signature on it from Deontay Burnett. Trash. If he's in the XFL now, trash. Here's another damaged card. What happened to these cards? Dude, I have no idea. Trash. All right, so here's some cards I don't really know what they're here for. Here's Patrick Queen. They only made 899 of these cards, and I got number 817. Here's a Rashad Lawrence. Here's an Elijah Molden card. Who did he go play for? This is a 2021 card. I don't know where Elijah Molden went. Autograph card right there. I don't know where he went. We got Pokemon now. Oh, dude, Darren, I'm so excited, dude. Oh, I hope you're here. So you remember me just telling you about Downtown, right? You remember me just telling you about Downtown? So that's like the best version of card you can pull from Don Russ. The second best version you can pull from Don Russ is a card called Crunch Time. Well, a version of a card called Crunch Time. It looks like they're on a cereal box. Are you ready for this? Darren, are you ready for this? I pulled a Crunch Time. These are one of the coolest cards ever. These are like for sure collectibles. A Crunch Time Garrett Wilson. Look at that card. Crunch Time Garrett Wilson. Look at that card. These are rare too. These are hard to pull. Look at that. Yeah, dude. That's yours, man. You can have it. Collect it though. Save it, because it's like a $40 card already right now. Let me make sure I don't have any more in here. Why do I have Pokemon mixed up in here? I forgot about that one. Yeah, that's a sweet card. Oh, Pokemon fans, we got that. By the way, I pulled that. Oh, yes. I forgot about that. That's so cool, dude. Little Saquon rookie card. Little action right there. All right. We're going to fan through these ones real quick, and then it was cool. Malik Willis. I'm only going to look for like my hits. Matt Corral. Let me just see if I have any hits in here. I mean, I'll know him when I see him. There's Justin Jefferson. An absolute freak. If you guys know the NFL, you know Justin Jefferson is an absolute freak. Here's a Gridiron Kings Bo Jackson. Okay, let me make sure I didn't miss anything in here. Okay. Justin Jefferson's so good. We have to call a spade a spade. He's the best. Right now, he's the best wide receiver in the league. Like, people are going to say Devontae Adams. Bills fans will want to say Stephon Diggs. Justin Jefferson's by himself right now. He is by himself in a league of his own. All right, I'm just looking through, seeing if I can find any cool more inserts, because like I said, all of these are going to go in the trash. Rashad White. That's a Bucks card. And it's not even close either. Like, he's just so good. Oh, I wish Josh Allen was throwing to dude, if Josh Allen could throw to Justin Jefferson, oof. Oof. Hey, what Darren, because there's a lot of stuff going on right now. What is for trades and contracts and all that? What have the Jets done recently? Buffalo did a lot. They signed some players, did some other cool stuff. Oh, good old Peyton Manning. Good old Peyton Manning. Dang it, I'm really upset we didn't hit a downtown. I was really hoping to pull one. Gridiron Kings, John Randall. Somebody has to let me know who John Randall is. I don't know who John Randall is. The name sounds vaguely familiar, but I can't recall. John Randall. Yeah, what did he... I mean, I saw he's a Vikings player, but still. Here's another rookie sweater. For Danny Gray. For the... Who's that? The 49ers? Yep, for the 49ers. You let me know. Oh, that's cool. It's like green in the background, so it's... Here's a Jermaine Johnson, the second rated rookie. So that's... He was a rookie for this year, obviously. Like, for this past season. I'll add that to your little pile there. Oh, here you go. Hey! The Jets are... Hey, you're about to make out like a bandit, man. Breece Hall. Breece Hall Optic Preview rated rookie. For the Jets right there. Breece Hall. Little Breece Hall action. You can even... Now you can get coach cards. Which is weird. I don't want coach cards. I'm not even kidding you, Darren. I think I've shown you... You guys have seen me open up the boxes before. This is probably a 20th of the amount of football cards I have. So I know it for sure. I have probably way better Jets cards than what we've seen so far. Like, probably 10 times better than these. So if you're ever like, dude, I'm itching to see some more Jets cards, let me know. I'm not sending you these, but message me on Discord. Yep, we're done. That's it. That's it for all of the cards that I've opened over the past like week or so. You wanted Jalen, Cooper, Alvin. Jalen, Cooper, and Alvin. These are all my rookie sweaters right here. I'll keep those just because they're cool. There we go. We got the desk all cleaned up. And I had one little stray pile chilling in the background. Here you go. Elijah Vera Tucker. Yeah, Elijah Vera Tucker. All right. We're going to go ahead and switch over to this Prolux Core Floor Buffer, which is way earlier in the stream. Then we'll switch over to back to some on-hand products. Uh-oh. So this isn't the video I actually created for it. Hold on. I created a demo of this. If you guys haven't seen the demo yet, let me find that right here.
Yo, what's going on, my friends?
So here's the demo of the Prolux Core floor buffer. Very specific. If you guys need a floor buffer, you know why. I wouldn't be able to know why. What'd you get moderated for?
Yo, what's going on, my friends? Nate, DragonBlogger Tech and Entertainment. Today, we're going to be testing out this Prolux floor buffer. So this is going to come with a bunch of different attachment heads, such as the microfiber cloth that we're using there at the bottom. It's going to come with scrub brushes like this, buffing pads. Now, this is going to be really good for people that have shops, warehouses to buff out, you know, maybe all the oil stains or something like that. But today, what we're going to be doing is testing out how good it is compared to me normally mopping. So the way we're going to do that is I'm going to mop an area right here with the standard mop, go back over with this Prolux and see how much it left behind. All right, so you guys can kind of see where I've already been. Now I'm going to go over it with the Prolux. I'm just going to get this a little bit more wet and see how good it does. And here are the final results after going over it with the Prolux floor buffer. You can see that it is extremely, extremely dirty with a lot of dirt left over. There's even dirt that kind of seeped through to the other side right here. So I'll definitely be using this a lot more often than a regular mop because you can see how much my regular mop left behind. Now, obviously, this is going to have more industrial uses or commercial uses such as shop houses, warehouses. But if you just need something that can do that, but also get your floors really clean, I highly recommend checking out this Prolux floor buffer. You can see how much was left behind.
So yeah, works really well. It does come with like attachment heads that are like for buffing the floor, and also like kind of like scraper pads in a way to get up like old oils and stuff. So you guys know it. You guys would know like if you need that and why you need that. Now we're gonna look at the best vacuum I've ever used, which is the CTX by Prolux. So give me 1 second. I gotta kind of do a little thingamajig here for a second. Let's go here. Boom, boom, boom. By far, without a doubt, the best vacuum I've ever used, and it's not even close.
Yo, what's going on, guys? Nathaniel with DragonBlogger Tech and Entertainment, and today we're going to be taking a look at this Prolux CTX water filtration UV filtered vacuum. So this is going to be a vacuum that is going to trump anything else you have. Inside of the instructions, they actually want you to test out your normal vacuum, your carpet shampoo, or whatever it is. Whatever you think cleans your carpets, try that first and then go over the same area with the CTX right there. So we're going to go ahead and vacuum a portion with the vacuum on the left and then the same portion with the vacuum on the right. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and start off by using my Shark vacuum. Now, while I normally wouldn't think my vacuum is bad, you guys are going to see here in the video shortly that this vacuum is almost a scam in a way. People are paying so much for these expensive vacuums that aren't cleaning their carpets. Now, while you can see some carpet lines signifying it does have some suction strength, if I go ahead and continue on and just try the CTX, as you guys can see right here, you're going to notice that there is so much more power inside of the CTX by Prolux. Now, just taking a look at this, one of the cool things about this vacuum is that it has the light feature on it. That's really nice. So if you're one of those people that like to vacuum in the dark or early mornings, late nights, anything like that, and you just need a little bit of a light in darker areas, this is definitely going to be something that's really awesome for that. So we're going to go ahead and wrap up now. One other feature I wanted to talk about was the fact that this propels itself forward, making it a little bit easier to vacuum. Let's see the results. So one of the first indicators that the CTX by Prolux is incredible is the carpet lines it left. That signifies there's a ton of suction strength, so it's definitely going to be getting up all of that dirt, debris, dust, pollen, whatever. All right, so what I'm about to show you is pretty gross, so fair warning. If you look inside of the water area where you're going to store all of your water, you guys can see that right there, that water looks disgusting. And this is recently after going over my carpets with a carpet shampooer that uses water on the carpet. This water is so dirty.
That's
and
how
this is
dirty
coming
the
from
water
somebody-
was. So if you need a vacuum that you know for 100% sure, without a doubt, is cleaning your floors, that's the one. Now we have one other one from Prolux, which is going to be the CTX Canister Vacuum Cleaner. Or that's the one we just looked at. Now we're going to look at their bagged canister vacuum cleaner, which is $199. Still works better than any vacuum in this price point, even ones that are more. Like, it's not even close, honestly. Alrighty. Uh-oh. Let's go. Hold on. If it's brown, flush it down.
Yo, what is going on? What I want to go ahead and do now is I want to open this up and see how much dirt the bag picked up. So if we take a look on the inside, you guys can see there is a ton of pet hair in here. So the bristles that are on the actual attachment head right there are super strong, and they are going to pull up all of the pet hair. So this isn't full, so we're going to go ahead and put this back in, which is very simple. So you guys can see just like this, the bag is in. So if you guys are looking for an efficient, portable, and powerful vacuum, I highly recommend the Triton by Prolux. You guys can see it's very easy to get set up. There's so many awesome features that really makes this stand out. Has a ton of power to make sure it gets up all of that dirt. So thanks for checking out this video. Like I said before, highly recommend the Triton by Prolux. I'll see you guys on the next video.
All right, so there you guys have it. That is the Prolux Triton canister vacuum. Moving on in the carousel, we are going to talk about the Anchor Nebula Capsule 3. So you guys have seen this before. Here pretty soon, we will be doing live tests and stuff like that with this projector. Let's zoom my camera back out a little bit. So as you guys can see right here, we have the Anchor Nebula Capsule 3 in all of its glory. This is a full 1080p portable projector. It's going to have Chromecast built in. It's a laser projector. It's got Dolby Audio, Google Assistant, Android TV OS 10.0 built in directly to this. Actually, Android 11.0. It has a 14,500 milliamp portable battery. So you don't have to worry about this thing dying. You can just basically get it charged up, take it with you, put it in a backpack. You don't have to have it plugged in, and you can use it for movie nights just like that. Now in this little box on the inside, you're gonna have your remote. It comes with batteries. Shout out Anchor for sending batteries. Then you're gonna have your quick start guide and your remote. Your remote will have your autofocus button because this thing can be an autofocus projector. It's also gonna auto keystone correction. Then you have your Google Assistant button right up here on top. So you hold that down, ask it to open up a certain app, ask it to look up the weather, ask it a math question. I don't care what you do. So Google Assistant is pretty cool. It's basically Alexa. Now on the inside here, you're gonna get your charging cable, and then you're gonna have the projector itself. You guys can see that this is basically the size, the shape of a can. So if we take a look, you guys can see down here at the bottom, we're going to have our sensor for autofocus and auto keystone correction. You have a tripod mount with an anti-rubber movement pad. So if you have this on a desk and the desk is shaky, this isn't just going to fall over. Now, if you lose that remote, you still have controls right up here on top. So you have your volume up, volume down, your menu selector buttons, your play pause button right up there. Here is your sensor. Then you're gonna have HDMI input. You're gonna have Type-C to charge it and an auxiliary output. So if you wanna pair this with a Bluetooth speaker or, like a surround sound system, you can do so. Power button's gonna be right there. Like I said before, this is fully portable, so you do not have to have this thing plugged in order to be able to use it. All you have to do is simply turn it on. So you guys can see that right there. I'm not plugged into anything. Full 1080p, 300 ANSI lumens. And then to turn it off, you can either hold it down, use the menu button inside of the projector itself. We're just gonna hold this down until it turns off. We're good. That button right there will allow you to switch this to a Bluetooth speaker. It'll kill the projection, keep the speakers going so you can pair your phone and use it as a Bluetooth speaker. So phenomenal projector from Anker. Full 1080p portable laser projector. It's too much. It's too many big words at once. Too many big words at once. And Anker has really come a long way from their projectors. They've really came a long way from their projectors because, as you guys can see, we have a few different ones right here. So we're going to have the Anker Nebula Capsule 3 laser. The next product we're going to talk about is going to be the Capsule 2, which is this guy right here. So we have the Capsule 2, we're going to have the Capsule 3 laser, and then we're going to have the OG capsule right here. So let's get all of these out of the box real quick, show you guys the size difference. Go ahead and set this down. And just taking a look, you guys are going to see all of the different styles of portable projectors that Anker has made over the past few years. They really vary in their design and size. So first of all, you guys can see the step up in size. So this is the original capsule. This is literally the size of a Coke can. You can see, I mean, this might be actually smaller than a Coke can. Take a look at that. But the one that we're talking about right now is the Capsule Max, which is actually basically the Capsule 2. It's a little bit different. So yeah, this one's going to be portable. It's going to be 720p. It's not going to be 1080p like the Capsule 3 laser. It is autofocus and auto keystone correction though. There's the sensor right there. Autofocus, auto keystone correction. You have USB-C input to charge. You have a USB-A, so you can actually input like a mouse or a keyboard for this one. Again, it can be used as a Bluetooth speaker. If you lose the remote, you're good. HDMI, auxiliary. They're basically all the same, just with better specs as you step up in price point. So let's take it back to the OG Anker Nebula capsule, which is going to be this guy right here. This is the OG original Anker Nebula capsule. So this is actually going to be a 480p projector. You still have HDMI input. You have your USB, micro USB input right there so you can charge it. It is portable too, and HDMI. You still have your tripod mount. You still have controls up on top, except this one is autofocus, or this one is manual focus. So you basically just go through like this and focus it. Whenever it's focused, you're good. It does have Android built into it. So yeah, there's a projector for all of your guys' budgets. Whenever it comes to your budget, whatever it is that you guys are wanting for whatever reason, there's something for you. So we'll go ahead and shut this real quick. And we'll put this one up. Then we'll put this one up. I don't know where the box is for the tiny one. And then there's that one. So actually I made a mistake because the next one we gotta show, I gotta take all of these projectors out. So we're gonna talk about the Anker Nebula Cosmos next. Not the Cosmos Laser 4K that you guys are used to me telling you guys about, just the regular Cosmos. So let's get all of these little tiny projectors out. Let's talk about big boy. So there is a projector for every budget, in my opinion. Now, obviously, even like the cheapest one, the capsule original is, I mean, that's still a couple $100 is still quite a bit. But overall, it's not too bad. All right. And so here is the Cosmos. This is the 1080p version of the Cosmos. It is pretty dusty. I don't know how it got so dusty inside of a cabinet, but here it is right here. So this is going to be better for in-home, true home theater projection. And the reason I say that is because if you look, this one is not portable and it has more inputs and outputs. So if you look at the back right here, you're gonna have a bunch of stuff for inputs and outputs. You're gonna have your power in right there, 2 HDMIs. One of them is an HDMI ARC. If you don't know what that is, it gives you the ability to turn on so whenever you press the power button on this with the remote or this button right up here, it gives you the ability to automatically turn on a sound bar that is plugged in over ARC. You have 2 USB inputs, so a mouse and keyboard at the same time, and you have an optical port as well. Now this is gonna be full 1080p. They do make this in a 4K version, I believe. Full 1080p, it is going to have Android TV 9.0. It is 4K supported, so if you don't have something that plugs in that's native 1080p, if it's like a PlayStation 5 that is native 4K, you can plug it in. You'll be just fine. Don't gotta worry about it. Autofocus, auto keystone correction. HDR10 built into it. This is also gonna have 810 ANSI lumens. So it's gonna be very bright. It's gonna be good enough to use during the day. Indoors, maybe you have to draw the curtains. You have a tripod mount right here. So if you wanna mount this on a wall, or just a standard tripod, you can do so. This is gonna have a ton of awesome features. The speakers on this is what really stands out to me. The speakers are like a 360-degree speaker, and they use Dolby audio. This can cast up to 120 inches. I'm telling you right now, 7,000 apps built into it. This is gonna be a phenomenal in-home, true home theater projector. And then whenever you turn this on, you guys will notice that you'll have like some stuff up here. It's not controls or anything. Bless me. But like I said, there is a projector for all budgets, all reasons why anyone would want a projector. It doesn't matter what it is. If you guys have any questions about any of these projectors that you guys are seeing right now on the screen, just feel free to let me know, because more than likely I have an answer for you. Anker makes a ton of different awesome projectors for all uses. All right. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Eufy H20 cordless handheld vacuum up next. Let's see.
Hey, what is going on, guys? Nathaniel with DragonBlogger Tech and Entertainment, and today we're going to be taking a look at this Home Vac H30 Venture by Eufy. And so as you guys can see right here, there's not a lot to the H30 Venture. You guys can see that I'm holding it. It's very portable and it's very lightweight. The first thing in the box that you're going to notice is you get this base that is attachable to the wall if you choose to do that. You're going to get this adjustable attachment head, and then you're going to get a wide mouth head in order to just scoop up more at one time. Then you are going to get the battery. You're going to get instruction manuals as well as warranty information in this little box. You're going to get mounting screws for the base, like I said earlier. Then you're going to get a little cleaning bristle. Then you're going to get basically a do and don't card. And then finally, the charging cable. And this is everything that comes inside of the box with this. To get this set up, it's very simple. Just take the battery that I showed you beforehand, and you're just going to slide it in the back right here until you hear a nice audible click. And once you do that, the next thing after that you have to do is basically just turn it on. To do that, all you have to do is hit this power button and just select which mode you want. So you have Eco and Max. Eco doesn't have as much suction strength as Max, but it also saves your battery, which is why it is called Eco in the first place. It really surprised me how well it's up, but just keep in mind that this is going to kill the battery on it a little bit quicker. We'll go ahead and speed all of this up just so you guys can kind of see this going through the paces of cleaning everything. It really surprised me how well this worked and how good of a job it did getting everything up. And you guys can see right in there, it even got some stuff that I wasn't even aware was on the couch. Then we'll go ahead and do the top of this. You guys can see right here, it's got enough suction strength where it gives you those nice like carpet lines or those cleaning lines. Again, we'll go ahead and speed this one up. One of the things that I wanted to talk about is just how impressed I was with the H30 Venture. It does such a good job, but it's such a...
So that is the H30 Venture. Now, excuse me, my voice is raspy. I'm losing my voice. We're going to go back and look at the H20 now, which is designed for your car. Now, you can use it indoors, obviously, but this one comes with a charger that allows you to charge this from your car's 12-volt outlet.
James here, and today we're taking that's got a good amount of suction there, guys. Now, there's some more pieces that come with this kit, which is actually quite cool. I'm going to keep pulling it out. So you do have the hose crevice tool right here, guys, that will connect to this. Simply put just like this, guys. You literally pop it on, it connects, and then you have a hose to do all you need. It's push button, so you pull that off. Just the same way that you'd put this little crevice tool on, guys, just like that. It's on, you need it, pull it off, you're good to go. Now, the best part comes with the case. Comes with carrying case, guys, all in one. Put everything in this, you're good to go, and it's that simple. If you guys need to vacuum, maybe the H20 cordless handheld car vacuum is the one for you. Remember, you can charge it on the go in your car. Don't worry about it. I want to thank you for checking this video out. Hope you guys have a great one.
And all right, my friends, like I said, that is the H30 or the H20 handheld vacuum. Moving back in the carousel, let's see what we got. We're gonna have the Inosin 32-inch 4K monitor. So this monitor isn't necessarily built for gaming. It's designed for graphic design in mind because its color accuracy is pretty crazy.
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Nate with DragonBlogger Tech and Entertainment, and today I could not be more excited to showcase to you this Inosin 27-inch 4K computer monitor. This is jam-packed full of features. Let's just jump right in, take a look at everything that this monitor has to offer. Upon unboxing it, you're going to notice that everything is packaged very well, and you're going to get every single thing you need and then some to get set up. And easily one of my favorite things that Inosin did whenever designing this monitor is keeping the customer in mind. Whenever you get this, all you have to do is unbox it. You will not need any tools. As you guys could see, what I just did is install the monitor arm on the base, and then I just screw it down with this little thumb screw, and then the monitor panel also just snaps onto the top of the arm. So super simple to get set up. After you get the actual panel installed on the base, this is what the finished product looks like, and I think this looks so good. Right out of the gate, Inosin pulled no punches whenever it comes to the design and the overall appearance of this monitor. It's a very sleek and modern design. And another cool thing that Inosin did is include this mini metric ruler on the base for quick measurements. The monitor has a few different points of articulation. As you guys can see, I'm pushing down on this so you are able to adjust the height. The panel is also going to rotate on the stand so you guys can angle this exactly where you want this to be. And then finally, you're going to be able to rotate this and put this into portrait mode, which always has its benefits, especially for streamers of various platforms.
Honestly, at this point, I can't find anything bad to say about this monitor. I mean, just look at the bezel. If I hold my finger up to this, you guys can see it's almost non-existent. It's maybe 1 or 2 millimeters. Another cool feature that they added on the arm for the base is this little porthole, so you're able to run your cables through there so they don't get tangled up everywhere. Now, if you're worried about connectivity, don't. You have 2 HDMI inputs, a DP input, audio, you have USB. All of the stuff you need is on this monitor. And hey, look, they even labeled the buttons so you don't have to go fishing around trying to figure out what button you're pushing. Now, continuing on, I did get this installed off camera and I set it up as my primary monitor basically the exact second I saw the screen quality on this. So like I said before, this is 4K. This looks incredible. So I'm just playing this little royalty-free video here just so you guys can see the color tone of everything. I just think this monitor looks so good. The contrast between all of the colors and the blacks that are in the background looks amazing. All of the colors pop out, and I think this just looks so good. You know, I tried my hardest to find a downside on this Enosin monitor, and I have to be as fair as possible. The only downside that I could truly find is that the Enosin monitor is only 60 Hertz. So currently I'm just inside of Call of Duty. I wanted to showcase to you guys what 1080p looks like on my other Acer monitor. This is also going to be at 60 Hertz or 60 frames per second. And you guys can see the details are good. You would not complain about this normally until you take a look at the Enosin monitor. So now we are over at 4K on the Enosin monitor, and the difference is night and day. Everything is so much more vibrant. Even the clouds in the sky pop a lot more. The green on the trees looks so much better than it did at 1080p. All of the details on the ground, on the concrete, you can see all the different specs. If I run over here to this palette that we just looked at, you can see the wood grain texture just looks so much better at 4K than it does at 1080p. So I think the fact that this doesn't have a high refresh rate is really kind of downplayed by just how good the monitor looks in general. So if you guys have been looking for a new monitor, I think
So yeah, bolt that is. Oh, you got fiber? Lucky. So yeah, that is a fantastic projector. Or geez, I just talked about projector for too long. Fantastic monitor. That's cool though. You got fiber. Yeah, no, we haven't talked about it yet. We probably will near the end of the stream, just because it's a larger product, so I like to keep those for like the end of the stream. But now we're gonna move on to a way that makes charging your phone pretty easy, your iPhone. This is the iWalk LinkPod portable charger. Hold that down for a second, and then you're gonna see right here, that's the battery life of this. So to use this, very straightforward, very simple. All you gotta do is just open this little guy right here in the back, and then you are going to plug this into your phone. And as you guys can see right there, we're at 2% charge. This phone was about to die and we are charging, and it's just that quick. So you can see that there's no in-between time from charging or plugging it into when it starts charging. It starts charging immediately. So this is gonna be really good for those of you guys that are on the go a lot and you just need a really easy way to recharge your iPhone throughout the day. Maybe you're on a business trip or something like that. You know, you're going for a run, going for a walk. iWalk is a very fitting name for it. So if you need just a quick and simple way to recharge your iPhone, I think that you should definitely consider the iWalk LinkPod portable charger. All right, so there we go. It's man, it's a 4,800 milliamps, so more than likely it's going to be larger than your phone is specifically. Download close to cable at about 900 megabytes a second, but uploaded closer to 900 megabytes a second with 38 sec with cable, and is also $40 cheaper. Yeah, I don't know what I get. I would run a speed test right now, but it would probably mess up my stream. I think on average, I have cable. Fiber's not available in my area like at all. Nowhere in town has it. I think with cable, I probably get somewhere close to, I get like 40 megabytes up, maybe 50 on like good days. On average, I probably get about 40 up, and then on average, I probably get about like 650 down. Now, that's obviously not what I get if I'm downloading something through Steam or something like that, but yeah. It's not terrible, but it's also wildly inconsistent. Like, I have intermittent issues. Wrong product. Let's see. The Ice Jungle under counter premium refrigerator is up next. This is like a commercial grade fridge.
It would, but now that I've had it in there for a while, it is very handy just being able to separate drinks. And these separators are honestly very well made. They are just as well made as the rest of the unit. They slide very, very well, and they just feel very solid, which is just a good nod to Ice Jungle's production quality when it came to making this. Now, the cool thing about this is this fridge does have controls on the inside, so you can turn on and off the light if you want to. You have a power button over here, and the temperature on this goes all the way up to 68 degrees. As you guys can see right here, I'm just going to go ahead and keep tapping it. So having this have the ability to go all the way up to 68 is really awesome. And then if you guys want super cold, possibly even frozen, it goes all the way down to 32 degrees.
You sure can. You sure can eat it. You might I don't know, man. You might have some issues. Hey, you know what's funny that you say that? There was a guy, I remember I used to read those those Guinness Book of World Record books that, you know, like the big ones that have all the different records. There's a guy, and I think he's from England, that eats metal. He's consumed, like, in total, he's consumed like airplanes, and it's wild. So yeah, you could if you I don't know, conditioned yourself.
And this thing does a very good job of holding temperature too. So when you set it, first of all, it doesn't take that long to get to temperature at all, and it just makes your drinks icy cold. So if you guys need a refrigerator that can get to various temps, this is definitely the one for you. It's super easy to set with that digital display. And as you guys can see right here, when I pulled this water out, it is condensating. But honestly, I want to show you my favorite thing about this, and it is the night light feature. So in the middle of the night, if you wake up thirsty like I do often, you can just open this thing up and you guys can see right there. It is very
Welcome to this stream, Donald.
well illuminated, so you guys can see in the dark and pick out your drink. And honestly, I'm just very impressed with this Ice Jungle mini fridge. So if you guys have been looking for a new outdoor, under counter, indoor fridge for whatever reason, I really do think this would make a great addition to your home. So definitely check it out, and I will see you guys on the next video.
So there you guys go. That is the Ice Jungle under counter refrigerator. Can also be used outdoors, and you're very much welcome. We're gonna move on to a kid scooter, which is the Apex, the E9 Apex by SmoothSat. So this is an electric scooter for your kids.
Yo, what's going on, my friends? Nate with DragonBlogger Tech and Entertainment. Today we're going to be talking about an awesome electric scooter for your kid. This is the SmoothSat E9 Apex electric scooter, and this thing is really cool. Let's just go ahead and jump in. We'll talk about all of the features that this has. So currently, at the time of filming this video, you can actually get this in a pink and a yellow version. As you guys can see by the bumblebee color scheme, we do have this in the black and yellow version, which I think looks really nice. Now, just going into some of the specs on this, it is foldable. I'll show you guys how to kind of unfold this here in a second. They kind of advertise this for being kind of compatible with kids that are 8 and up. I really like the entire color scheme on this. You do have these airless or non-pneumatic tires down here at the bottom with a soft grip texture, so these are going to be good off-road or just on standard pavement. Now, this is an all-metal construction as well. The grip tape on this feels like actual skateboard grip tape. Everything about this just feels very, very premium, but don't let the looks make you think that this doesn't have a bunch of features, because it really does. So the adjustability on this is really cool, because you can actually adjust the entire height by just basically picking this up right here. You can unscrew this, and then you can adjust the height for different kids as they're growing. So you're going to have multiple speeds on this. You're going to be able to do a bunch of stuff on this. Let's go ahead and get this unfolded, and we'll just go ahead and take a look at it. So the way you're going to get this unfolded is you're simply just going to come down here at the bottom on this little trigger. And I don't want to do this while it's kind of hovering in midair, so we'll push this down. And as you guys can see, now we have it unfolded and it just locks into place. Now, you do have a kickstand over here on this side. So if we go ahead and flip this down, you guys can see that we can just kind of stand it up. Now we'll go ahead and just kind of show you guys the control panel on this, because I think it's really cool. So to do so, we'll just kind of move this out of the way. Here is the control panel on this. So all you have to do in order to get this thing turned on is, first of all, you have to install the handlebar. There's the adjustment right there to be able to get this adjusted. Once you have this plugged in, all you have to do is just hold down on the power button right up here, as you can see. Now you're going to have 3 different speed modes on this. You can go through by just pressing the different mode selector button. And then one of my favorite things about this is the fact that you have these LED lights down here at the bottom. So whenever your kids are riding, you know, with you, maybe you have a larger scooter or something at night, it's gonna light up. Again, this is just a phenomenal kids electric scooter. If you're looking for one for your kid for Christmas, their birthday, really whatever it is, I highly recommend giving this one a shot.
All right. So the next product's out of stock, so we're gonna go ahead and skip that, and we're gonna look at this Reolink 4G or 3G LTE capable security camera that gives you the option to have a security camera in a remote location because it's solar powered and it uses data instead of Wi-Fi.
Hey, what's up? Your two different mounts over here. So you're going to have your wall mount and your ceiling mount, and then you're going to get the antennas for the main system itself. Taking a quick look at the main system, one of the initial things that I noticed about this is how heavy this was. It's very solid and made very well. You can see up here on the top, that is going to be your ceiling mount. If you go down here to the bottom, that is going to be your wall mount location. You're going to have your dual cameras right here. You can see that they have the LEDs on. So if we unscrew this bottom portion right down here at the bottom, you guys are going to notice that right under that little cover, you're going to have the slot for the SIM card, which is going to be provided by whatever company it is you use for cellular service. Then you're going to have your micro SD card slot. If we open this up, you can see that all of it is very easily accessible right down there at the bottom. So if you want local video recorded, you can do that with the micro SD card.
All right, my friends. So as you guys can probably see there, this system is jam-packed full of a ton of awesome features. This is going to be great for people that might need a system, but they are remote and don't have access to power. So thanks for watching this video. I'm Nate with DragonBlogger Tech and Entertainment. See you later.
So yeah, that's a great way to add security to a remote area. So like maybe like a farm, a cabin, or something like that. Now we're gonna move on to the Hode vacuum sealer. So this is just a food vacuum sealer. I'm out of vacuum sealing bags entirely. Otherwise I would just show it to you guys live on stream. Yo, what's going on, my friends? Nate with DragonBlogger Tech and Entertainment. Today, I'm going to show you guys something pretty cool. This is the Hode vacuum food sealer. This is going to be really good for those of you guys that might have some meat or some food that you guys are wanting to deep freeze and you want to keep them vacuum sealed. This is going to be great for that. So what we're going to do in today's video is basically just show you guys how easy this is to use, and I'll give you guys my initial impressions on it. All right, so we've got it unboxed and we've got everything set up and ready to go. And I went ahead and just kind of learned everything that you have to know about this. So first of all, let's just talk about the design. Very small form factor, looks pretty modern with that stainless steel. Controlling this is very simple. You have just a few different controls right up here on top. You are going to have food where you can select dry or moist. You are then going to have seal, vacuum seal, and then kind of a pulse like you would see on a blender. But what we're gonna go ahead and do is show you guys how to use this. So to open this up, all you have to do is either click on both sides of here, and whenever you do that, you're gonna see that it pops open just like that. On the inside, you're gonna have everywhere that you're gonna use and all the different things. Now what comes with it is you're going to get some vacuum bags right here. So you gotta get some large ones right here. And then you're also going to get some small ones as well, as you can see right there. For today's video, we're just gonna be doing a hamburger patty, and I'll show you how to do that. So the first thing you wanna do in order to get this thing set up is just go ahead and set it down right in here and just kind of calculate how much space you need, and then you're a vacuum chamber can use any bags. So what do you mean? Like, what can I, like, what would be a good alternative to these bags that are vacuum sealer bags? Like, could I use maybe like Ziploc bags if I wanted to, like just maybe cut off the end of like a Ziploc bag, you know, that has the zip on it. Could I do that? We're going to take the slicer that is right over here on this side and simply put it underneath. I kind of just have to push it down like this. Well, that's smart. I wouldn't, honestly, I would have never thought about that. But I mean, like, I guess it's the same thing. The only thing I could think that might be a little bit different is the plastic on this in general is probably going to be a little bit thicker than Ziploc bags, but still, like, that's, yeah, that would save you a ton of money. And there we go. So as you can see, we just sliced our bag. Now you can take this out or leave it in, it really doesn't matter. And the first thing you need to do is seal one end of it. So to seal it, there's this brown strip. You're just gonna simply place that kind of parallel with the top part of the brown strip and then just close the lid. Now, whenever you do close the lid, you want to try to make sure that everything on here is in there just perfectly, otherwise it's not going to work. So make sure that this is nice and flattened out just like so, and then we'll go ahead and just close the lid. It can be a little bit tricky, and I'm doing this backwards right now, but there we go. So make sure it clicks down too. Once it clicks down on both sides, just go ahead and hit seal. Now it will take a second. It's kind of like just thinking about what it's going to do, and then you'll hear this right now. And so what it just did is it sealed this bag, so you can open this back up just like this. And as you guys can see, we are completely sealed all the way across that bag. Now what you do is just get your food or whatever it is that you're gonna be vacuum sealing. Obviously don't do anything that's with liquid or soap or anything, because then you're gonna run into an issue where it might spill out into the chamber. So go ahead and just place this hamburger patty in here, grab my cloth. So what we need to do now is simply one more time, make sure it clicks down, and then hit vacuum seal. And as you guys can see right there, it is now sealing this. It is gonna run for a little bit longer than it normally does, just because it's vacuuming it and sealing it at the same time. Have a vacuum sealed patty. Obviously be careful when you're using this, but this is very easy to use. So yeah, that video was long, but the whole process, once you learn how to do it, I think in that video I was just kind of showing someone, but yeah. I actually ordered plastic bags designed for it, but they're about 10 cents each, just because they don't require cutting up bags and they are still cheaper than anything commercially available. I also cut them over and over again until they can't be cut anymore. So after cutting open a bag of cheese, I just reseal it. Yeah, Amazon no longer likes Safari. Safari is an issue, really? All right, so this next product has nothing to do at all with vacuum sealing, but I need more bags actually, because I've already found more uses for this that I don't have bags for. So I just need to order some. I always forget to order them too.
So taking a page out of the Dragon Blogger James book, I just wanted to kind of lay down on this mattress. Whenever I do get to sleep on this thing, I sleep straight through. I don't find myself tossing and turning, but that's going to be a little bit different depending, like I said before, on what kind of mattress you like. If you like a plush, very soft, almost kind of sinks in mattress, this is not going to be the one for you. But if you do like a mattress that has a little bit more firmness to it, but is also soft whenever you first lay down on it, this mattress is definitely something you guys need to check out. I really do like sleeping on this mattress because it does do a good job supporting my hips and my back. I'm a side sleeper, and I think this is going to be really good for those of you that also sleep on your side. So if you're looking for a very comfortable, easy to unbox, and very cool at night mattress, definitely check this one out from Semelio. I'm Nate with Dragon Blogger. See you guys later.
All right, guys. So now we're going to move on to some workout equipment with this Yosuda under desk bike pedaler. This is a great way to stay active while you're not active.
Yo, all you have to do now is just set it up wherever you want it. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is just show you guys exactly what this looks like when you're just kind of hanging out. If you're watching TV but you still want to get a workout in, you can do that with this pedaling bike. You guys can see right here that you can just sit down, lay back, and get some workouts in. So if I go ahead and switch all the way down to 1 being the lowest resistance, this thing is super easy, as you guys can see right there. That is almost no resistance. I feel like anybody would be able to do this. And then going all the way up to about halfway, we'll go to 5. So this definitely has some more resistance. It's still pretty easy. The only resistance level on here that I feel actually does a good job of giving resistance is level 8. I do have to push pretty hard. Now you guys can see that it's...
So the only reason that that's kind of like wobbling on it's like moving while I'm doing that is because the base arms, there's 2 of them. The long one needs to go in the front and the short one goes in the back. I did it backwards.
kind of moving around whenever I'm pushing on it. That is because I have the stabilizer on wrong, but also the angle that I'm sitting at this at. If you're on an office chair where you're pushing more down, it's definitely going to be more beneficial. But overall, this is a very lightweight machine, a good way to stay in shape and burn some calories. So if you guys are looking for something like this, Yosuda makes fantastic quality products, so definitely check this out. I'm Nate with DragonBlogger. I hope this video helped. I'll see you guys later.
So there you guys go. Now the next piece of workout equipment is going to be an ab roller. I already have washboard abs, so I didn't need this.
Yo, Nate. Through. And then the handles are just going to slide onto this just like that. And I'm assuming what's going to happen is you are going to roll on this or roll it across your abs. To be honest with you, I'm really not sure how this is going to work, so stay tuned for another video where I show you how I got those abs that are on the box. You know, there are instruction manuals included with this, but you know, around here we are stubborn, so we're not going to really use it. You know, I was kidding. This is, I know exactly what this is. This is how you do an ab roller. Don't make fun of me. And then this little guy right here is just kind of a little pad to kind of house it or put it under your knees or something along those lines. I do have to say I really like the design on it with like the red kind of lightning bolts. Red and black has always been my favorite color scheme, so I think this is going to be a nice added collection to my already extensive workout gear. So I'm Nate with DragonBlogger. Thanks for tuning in and watching this video. See you on the next one.
Hello, Sarah Kate Bailey. Welcome to the stream. Sarah Kate Bailey, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. If you have any questions about any of the products that we're talking about today, let me know. We're talking about a whole bunch of different stuff in the carousel today. We're gonna move on, and we already looked at that. Let's go ahead and take a look at a nice little air fryer that is a very simple one. It doesn't have a bunch of buttons and stuff like that you have to sit there and mess with. It's just a rotary dial air fryer. If you guys don't have an air fryer, this is a great easy, I guess you could say, beginner one.
Hey, what is going on, guys? My name is Nathaniel with DragonBlogger Tech and Entertainment. Today with another video, we are going to be taking a look at the AF31 air fryer from Wedi. Let's go ahead and jump in and see what this thing's about. The AF31 air fryer from Wedi is a 4-quart 5-in-1 oilless air fryer. Everybody knows what air fryers are, so let's go ahead and jump in and check this one out. So here on the front, you can see here you have these nice rotary dials where you can control your temperature and your time. And whenever you're done cooking, you will hear this. Here on top, you're going to have your heat and power light. Whenever the heat light is on, that means it's heating to your temperature that you set. On top of the air fryer, you're going to notice here that you have a bunch of different diagrams just to help you out with your cooks. One of the cool features about this is, say you're in the middle of a cook and you want to check it. When you pull it out, it'll automatically pause the cook and the power will shut off. And then when you're done with that, you push it back in and the power will resume. Now this air fryer goes up to 400 degrees Fahrenheit and down to 176 degrees Fahrenheit. It can cook for up to 60 minutes in as little as 10 or fewer. So let's go ahead and throw in some tater tots here and let's see how they cook. For the tater tots, we're going to go ahead and set the temperature to about 360 degrees for about 10 to 15 minutes. We'll come back and check on them. So as you can see here, they turned out great. They're super crispy and they were delicious. So this air fryer definitely did its job. It held a good temperature. It didn't have any unpleasant smells or anything like that throughout the cook. So if you guys want to check this out, I would highly recommend it. It's got this nice gloss black finish on it, the silver in the front. It's got a quick handle to pull out so you can clean it. I would definitely recommend you guys checking this out, and I'll see you guys on the next video.
Oh, my mic was muted. Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and take a look at this water leak detector by Xsense. Just a good way to make sure you guys don't have a water leak.
Yo, what's up my friends? Nate with DragonBlogger Tech and Entertainment. Today we're going to be taking a quick look at this X-Sense water leak detector. So this is going to be something that's very easy to get installed under a kitchen cabinet, under a bathroom sink. There's just a ton of options that you're going to have to be able to use this. So what this is designed to do is sound an alarm whenever it detects water, and it does that by being powered from 3 AAA batteries, which are accessed right under these 3 screws right here, which are included, so that's very nice. Now what you have to do in order to get this set up, whenever you open it up, the batteries are already pre-installed, so that's very cool. All you have to do is simply hold down this button for about 3 seconds. It will beep. Once it beeps, you know that you are good to go ahead and test it. And to test it, all you have to do is just press this once like this. So that is now letting you know that everything is good to go. So now all you have to do is set this up where you suspect there might be a water leak or a place that you just want to monitor in the future. So all you have to do is simply set it down under a potential leak spot just like this. Now whenever water drops into these little grooves right here, what's going to happen is if water contacts those 2 little metal prongs right there, this is going to sound an alarm. Now whenever this goes off, all you have to do is simply just hold down the back button that we use to activate it and test it, and it will go away. So this is going to be a great way to do that. Let's go ahead and test it out real quick. So after you hold it down, it goes off. So you guys can see right there, as soon as water touches both of those metal prongs, you are good to go. So if you guys are looking for a great way to just monitor your home, have peace of mind knowing that if there is a water leak, it's not just going to damage all of your cabinets, your floors. You'll know before it gets to that point whenever water touches.
Looks like I gained some baby weight. All right, so this next product is going to be the probably strongest tissues I've ever seen in my life for no reason at all.
You can see right here that it just looks like a nice napkin in a way, a nice tissue. Now, one of the things that immediately stood out to me, being that this is 100% cotton, the way they designed these tissues right here, as you guys can see, they are super strong. So these are definitely going to hold up well over time. And if I try to rip it, I can, but it's actually pretty tough to rip. So these are going to hold up really well whenever you guys are wiping up, to be frankly, your snot, your mucus, whatever it is. This is going to be a great way to do that. So this is going to come with 100% cotton, like I said before. That's just incredible. Now, just taking a look at the box right here, you guys can see it's very simple. There's not a lot to it. This is going to come with 100 pieces. So if you guys are looking for an all-natural way to help with your allergies, sneeze, like if you're having a sneezing fit, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. Definitely check out these 100% cotton tissues from Winter. So I'm Nate with DragonBlogger. I'm gonna go blow my nose. I'll see you guys on the next one.
Yeah, so if you guys need, for some reason, unnecessarily strong, I mean, like, they're really good tissues, but they're so strong for no reason. There you guys go. Navage. Did I ever do that live? I think I did, right? I forget about that thing. I still have it too. It's like sitting on our bathroom shelf. We have like a shelf in our bathroom. I forget about that. I know I'm going to be using it. Oh man. Oh, I'm excited for the summer because warm weather, but not. My allergies just go crazy in the summer. All right. We're going to look at this water faucet real quick.
Hey, what is going on? After that, once you figure out which one you're going to be using, is you're going to install one of these O-rings inside of the spout. So there's one laying down right in there, and then you are going to tighten it on to your faucet, and then this is going to tighten down clockwise on here. Once you're done with that, you're basically good to go. So this actually has an LCD built onto it that will let you know a ton of information. So if we go ahead and turn this on, you guys can see that the water pressure is actually quite strong. This is going to be completely filtered water. It's super easy to get installed. The LCD is going to display a ton of different information. And honestly, I just think this is a great way to filter your water. This was super easy to get set up, really easy to install. And now knowing that I have purified water, especially since where I live, we have super hard, mineral-rich water. This is really awesome. So if you guys have been looking for a new way to just kind of ensure your guys' health and not drink very hard water, definitely check this out from Vortop. I'm Nate with DragonBlogger, and I'll see you guys on the next one.
You are allergic to everything local. What does that even mean? Like all of the different types of plants and trees? How are you going to be allergic to everything besides horses and dogs? All right, let's go ahead and finish up the stream today. We have just 3 more products. We're going to talk about a couple Fit King massagers. One of them is a calf massager, and the other one is going to be a leg massage. Yeah, how are you going to be allergic to everything? You got any allergens? Yeah, like all of it.
Yo, what's up, my friends? Nate, DragonBlogger Tech. And then we can take a look right here. You can see that you have a little control panel on each of these. So you don't have to run both at the same time if you don't want to. Now to use these, all you have to do is press the power button right here. Just hold it down for a second. When you hold it down, you're gonna notice that you have some numbers that will come on. So the intensity mode is gonna be indicated with that number sequence right there. So you can actually go through, set the intensity and set the mode. It is currently compressing around my lower calf right here. And honestly, it just feels really good. This is something that I think is gonna be great for just really anyone. Even if you don't have, aches and pains in your legs, that compression that it uses to kind of alleviate some of that stress or that tension in your muscles, really nice. So if you're looking for a good way to just wind down at the end of a long day, Fit King has got you covered.
All right, so the next one is a full leg massager. So that one's just for calves. The next one is going to be for your full leg. So this is going to go all the way up to your thighs too.
What's up, my friends? Nate, DragonBlogger Tech and Entertainment, back again with yet another Fit King massager video. So these are going to be like another pair of leg massagers that I've tested from Fit King, but the difference between those and what I'm talking about now is these are going to be full leg massagers. So not only are they going to compress around the bottom of your feet, your entire leg and your calf, but they're also going to come up on your thighs right here, as you can see. This is very simple, easy, just a great way to relax at the end of a long day. So this is going to be something that's really good, in my opinion, for maybe athletes or people that are just very active or on their feet all day for really whatever reason that you can think of. So currently on the initial mode, it is compressing around my legs and my feet. Now, if I just go ahead and take a look at this, I can go from strength minimum, medium, and max, and then the heat from minimum, medium, and max too. So like I was saying, if you need just a great way to kind of alleviate maybe some, some sore legs or something like that for whatever reason, you should definitely give these Fit King full leg massagers a shot.
Okay. We have one final product that we're going to talk about, which is this Green Mountain Grills Ledge Prime Plus. So I just recently got this pellet smoker, and this is just how to set it up.
Yo, what's going on, guys? Today we're going to be setting up this GMG Ledge Prime Plus. This has Wi-Fi built into it and a lot of awesome features. Now I am super excited to get this set up, so let's go ahead and show you guys how we do that.
So I think it goes without saying that the very first thing you want to do is open the box up. So you can see that right here, the box actually didn't show up that damaged, which is pretty surprising because normally with any size box, you're going to have those issues. First thing you're going to notice on the inside of the box is an assembly guide right there on top. You take off this little cover and then you are going to have this little starter box, which will have a bunch of stuff in it that you're going to need to get this set up. So on the inside of this box, you're going to have everything you need to get set up. Like I said before, you have an owner's manual with troubleshooting steps. You're going to have your grease bucket right in here, stainless steel, very high quality steel on that. You're going to have your AC power right here. This actually is going to use a 12-volt system, so it's compatible with your truck, your car, a battery that you have. You're going to have your smokestack right here, which is just going to mount on the side of the grill with 3 different bolts that are included with it. The smokestack lid is adjustable. You just have to tighten it down after you loosen it up. I know that's kind of backwards. And then you're going to have these standoffs, and these standoffs will come into play later, and you're going to basically install these on front, and they're going to help the shelf get installed. Now, continuing on in the box, you're going to have this right here for your heat diffuser. And then you're going to have your hopper pellet guard right there, just so you don't, put your fingers down in the auger. And then inside of this guy right here, you're going to have an instruction manual on how to get it set up with Wi-Fi, your other AC adapters, and all of the hardware that you need to get this set up. Now, there was a part in this video that the file became corrupted whenever I was filming this, but the one part that you guys missed out on is we switched the handle from the inside to the outside of the grill, and then we installed the legs, which simply just install with a couple of bolts per leg. Now, you have this bottom little shelf here. There are two little prongs on each side of the inner legs, and all it does is basically just clamp down over those. You don't need to screw it down. Now, those standoffs that we showed you guys earlier in the video, they're going to be installed right.
Hello to you too as well, Blake. Have fun doing your thing. Do your thing.
Here on the front of the grill. Just tighten them down, and then once you get these tightened down, the next thing that you're going to want to do after that is go ahead and grab the shelf. These standoffs are just going to allow this shelf to actually be a shelf without running into the grill itself whenever you try to open it. The steel on this is pretty heavy, so that's why I have him kind of holding it up on one side while I do one side with the screws, and then he does the other side. So make sure that you have someone to help you, otherwise you might run into a little bit of issues where you can't really hold it up and get the screws lined up. And then while I'm testing out to make sure that we did this correctly, he's installing the side shelf over there on the right, which basically just kind of slaps.
Oh yeah, that's how we do it. That's how we do it around here. That's a GMG. That's the Green Mountain Grill Ledge Prime Plus. I just got that smoker I think it got delivered maybe about a week ago. And I did some burgers on it and a brisket. Yeah, that's all I've done so far is I did burgers and a brisket.
Into place. Now we're installing our heat diffuser box. It's simple. It can only go one way. You just basically put it in the cooking chamber and then install the actual handle that allows you to move it back and forth just like this. It just threads in. It goes through the side of the grill right into this heat diffusing box. Now the next thing you're going to want to do is go ahead and get your drip tray or your grease tray. It installs only one way. You really can't do it wrong. It won't go in the wrong way. And then install your racks. So overall, installing this, getting it set up was pretty straightforward. Just make sure you read the instructions. You can't really do too much of it wrong, but just make sure that you're reading everything in order to make sure you do this right. And then the way that you install the pellet guard is just by dropping it down in there, just so you don't accidentally get your hand caught in that auger. Now this is a Wi-Fi capable grill, so all you have to do is install the antenna. I'm going to be doing another video showing everything that comes with it and the operation and testing it out. And then you're also going to have two of these meat probes that come with it too, which is nice.
All right, so you can see that right here, and throughout that video we struggled quite a bit whenever it came to getting this set up. Nothing to do with the actual setup process on this. It was just us not reading the instructions right. Overall, I give the setup process on this probably a maybe like an 8 out of 10. The instructions are very clear. There were a couple things that didn't line up right, such as the bolts to attach the legs to the actual rest of the frame. But it's really not that big of a deal, and as you guys can see right here, we've got the smoker set up and going.
Yeah, the window is pretty nice, but if I'm being honest, it's pretty much worthless if you don't wipe it down, every other like, cook or something. And the reason I say that is because since it's a smoker, it's smoking inside of there, it clouds that window with like smoky grease and stuff, so you need to wipe it down in order to be able to still see through it. And also at the same time, there's a light on the inside. That's how you can see on the inside right there in that video. You need to make sure that you're wiping that down too, so the smoke doesn't cloud it to where it's still operational. Now I need to still film some videos for it. Like I'm gonna film some more product videos and testing it and stuff like that. We'll also showcase it live at some point. But here is a picture of I'll just show you guys a picture of the brisket that I did with this. Now, obviously I can't sit here and tell you guys like, okay, this is how good it's going to be, yada, 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 or whatever. But here's a picture of the brisket that I did with that smoker. So you guys can see the bark on the outside of it is just phenomenal. You can see the smoke ring is phenomenal. Now you gotta like brisket in order to be able to look at this and be like, okay, that looks good. But just trust me, absolute money on that brisket. Perfect Texas style brisket with a crunchy bark. When they say crunchy, it's never like, it's not like that. Money. Texas style brisket, which is basically just salt, pepper, garlic. That's the way to go. I promise you, if you ever see somebody in real life making a brisket and they put pretty much anything besides salt, pepper, and garlic on their brisket, like if you see them putting like honey barbecue seasoning or like anything other than that, do me a favor and fight them. Because if you're making a brisket sweet, we got to step out. We have to step outside and have an altercation. At this point, it's what has to happen. If I see you doing like honey rub or something like that on a brisket, any type of sweet rub on a brisket, step outside. We clean window on pellet stove each time. We vacuum the ash out. What's really cool about this pellet grill is, obviously, you know what I'm talking about, obviously, Rising Sun, but with this one, this is so much easier than vacuuming out the burn pot, because instead of having to take out the grates and take out the heat diffuser and then vacuum it out, over on the side there's a little port, a little panel. You just open the panel, put your vacuum hose up to it, and it pulls all of that ash out immediately, so you don't have to do it. I like my gas grill, my sous vide. A sous vide, like doing like a reverse, like a sous vide steak, is good. Like a reverse seared steak, basically. I have a simple charcoal barbecue and I clean it of old ash every time. Our stove heats cabin, not for cooking. Oh, okay. Then we're not talking about the same thing at all. At all, like not at all. This is gonna look cool because it's going to, the cutting board I put this brisket on is going to blend in with my green screen. That is so weird. That looks so wild. But look at that brisket. If you guys know good brisket, you know, and you can't lie to me. I'm not even asking for approval here. You can't lie to me because you know that brisket looks fire. Because it was. Because it was. Man. We're all out of it now too. Like we had a cookout and we had dinner with my buddy across the street, and then we gave some to our parents, and I ate probably 18,000 pounds of it. Has a good... Bro, oh, I should have filmed a video. Yeah. So tender is an understatement. You grabbed a piece of that brisket and let's say you just barely you just held it on both ends and you just barely pulled apart. It just fell apart. It was, well, people like to say like brisket, like it's a juicy brisket, which it's weird because it's really just rendered fat. It's melted fat. That's what makes it juicy, but still, yeah. Super tender, a lot of moisture in it. Flavor was perfect, salt, pepper, garlic flavor. The bark on the outside was, had a nice hardcore bark. Wow, so it was falling apart. Yeah. It was that, I'm telling you, a lot of people will tell you like don't, like the best way to do brisket is on a offset smoker, which is like a stick burner or a charcoal burner, which is true to an extent, but that pellet smoker, it's not even close. It's not even close. Like I've that's the fourth pellet smoker. No, that's the third pellet smoker I've ever had. This one is like a very new version from Green Mountain Grills. The GMG Ledge Prime Plus, you can control it all from your phone. 18-pound hopper, so you can do the biggest brisket you can think of. Low and slow overnight. And yeah. So with this one, because this one has the PID controller, it actually can control the smoke circulation, so you can do higher temps. So with this, what most people do, you can buy flavored pellets. Yeah. Yeah, so I used a competition blend, a big green egg, a fire pork shoulder too. I'm telling you, dude, I can do a pork butt. Like, I'm not trying to sound like, if there's ever one thing I'm confident on here lately, it's barbecue. I'm getting good at it. And it's obviously, it's apparent. I mean, like, that's the barbecue belly is what that is. Barbecue belly, baby. Yeah, big green eggs are really good too. But I'm telling you guys, I mean, I gotta call a spade here. I'm not just saying this. I've had brisket from all types of smokers and, you know, stuff like that, but I've never had a brisket from a, you know, like a vertical smoker or an egg, like those chamber style smokers. I've never had a brisket that was, you know, juicier or more tender on something other than this pellet grill. This pellet grill is like legit. Cooking school working for you good. Yeah, this pellet smoker is legit. I just got it a week ago maybe. I did burgers the first night just to, like, I did the burn in and then I did burgers, which isn't like what you normally do on a smoker. But burgers on a smoker are really good too, because even at like 400 degrees, it's still smoking. So you still get a little bit of a smoke flavor to your burgers. My wife isn't a big fan of like smoky flavored burgers. But I mean, you can see right here, this is gonna look gross out of context to anyone that like doesn't know what's going on in the stream. Like, to anyone that's just like randomly joining, you can see that. I mean, it was moist brisket. Look at that. Snoot. So if you guys are looking for a new pellet smoker and you want advice on smoking a brisket, a pulled pork, pork ribs, burn ends, all of that good stuff, first of all, I highly recommend this Green Mountain Grill's Ledge Prime Plus, or Ledge Prime, and then it's plus Wi-Fi. So it's the Ledge Prime from Green Mountain Grills. I highly recommend it. It's $900. That's an expensive purchase, but you can spend quadruple the amount on a smoker easily, a pellet smoker even. So I highly recommend it. 10 out of 10. I've had zero issues with it. It's got so many features that makes it so easy to not mess up, because like with barbecue and stuff like this, it's very easy to mess up. It's easy to overcook. It's easy to undercook. Well, it's not really easy to undercook, but it's easy to overcook on barbecue foods, like, you know, stuff that you smoke. This makes it so much easier. And somebody that is brand new to, you know, like real barbecue, not like, you know, a steak and a burger, like, you know, brisket and pulled pork and burn ends and stuff like that, it might be intimidated to start this kind of stuff because there's a lot that goes into it. With this, no. Yeah, I mean, like, if I didn't already know how to do some stuff, I would have been able to figure it out with this smoker like that. That's how easy it is. So if you guys need a new pellet smoker, if you're already gonna buy one, just trust me, forget about what you're saying. I'm not saying Traeger and all them are bad. They don't make bad smokers. But for what this is, there's not a single smoker, trust me, I did my research for a long time. There's not a single smoker that is going to give you better performance than this one with the features that this has. So I know Vicky, she told me her husband was looking into getting a smoker and needed some advice and stuff. I can, like right now, I can tell you exactly what you need to do with that Green Mountain Grill to do a perfect brisket. So what you're gonna do is go buy your brisket. You're going to trim off, just listen, it's gonna take 30 seconds. Go buy a brisket, get a big one, trim off any fat that is hard. So you're gonna notice that there's fat pieces all around the brisket on all sides and stuff. Trim off any of the fat that is like tough fat. Like it'll be hard. Like you won't be able to like move it or anything. It's tough fat. Trim that out, get rid of that. Set that smoker to I know, listen, you guys are gonna be like, what? Set that smoker to 300 degrees Fahrenheit. While it's heating up, go season your brisket. All I do is a salt, pepper, garlic rub, and then I use a seasoning called black, which is basically just salt and pepper still. With charcoal. It's like activated charcoal, so it makes it look darker. Season that, and it's a big piece of, a brisket's a big piece of meat, so you can season it very liberally. You're not gonna over season it. A lot of it's gonna cook off anyways. And then while that smoker is heating up and after you've trimmed the brisket and seasoned it, just let that season soak into the meat for a little bit, like maybe 30 minutes. Then put it directly on the smoker. This is going to come with meat probes that you can put directly into the meat. Put it into the thickest part, basically, where the temperature is going to reach. Once you do that, put it directly on the smoker. Your smoker's set to 300 degrees Fahrenheit. And then you're going to wait until it hits 160 internal temp. That's all you got to do. Wait until it hits 160. Take it off. Leave the smoker running. Take it off. Wrap it in aluminum foil, like 2 layers of aluminum foil. Put it back on. Put the meat probe in. Wait until it hits about 200 degrees Fahrenheit. Take it off. Let it rest inside that aluminum foil, and mainly inside of a cooler as well. Let it rest for like an hour, hour and a half. 2 hours is ideal. Take it off, eat it, you're done. That was a lot. But in terms of like making a brisket, which is like a prime, barbecue food, it couldn't be easier. It couldn't be easier. But listen, that's going to be it for me today, guys. Whenever the weather is going to be nice every single day, and maybe like when my grass is greener and doesn't look so gross and stuff outside, we're gonna be doing live smokes. So put an F in the chat if you guys want to do some live barbecue stuff. So like my idea for these streams, we're gonna be outside, have a wireless mic and stuff like that. We're gonna be showing you guys how to, we're gonna be showing you guys how to trim up all of the different, like a pulled pork, how to do ribs. Like pork ribs, we'll be doing briskets and stuff like that. We're gonna be like flying drones live, RC cars, all that type of outdoor stuff. So if you guys want to learn how to like do some really cool stuff and like cook and all that, we're not gonna cook like we did in that with that one stream where I made bacon in this room. We're not doing that. So yeah. That's going to be it for me, though. Guys, I appreciate you guys hanging out. Let me know what you guys think about my idea, but that's going to be it. So, peace out, guys. Later.